pussies, welcome back to Therapuss. Tonight we have on Amelia Dimoldenberg. She is host of Chicken Shop Date. She is so funny, so incredible. I look up to her so much, so it was such an honor to get to have her here and ask her so many questions about how she does what she does, because it's not easy to connect with so many different people, and it's so incredible to see, and I just was so excited to ask her all about it, and I'm so excited for you guys to get to know her more if you don't already. This week, I guess for life updates, I'm still teetering down on my meds. I'm on 40s. I forgot to take them today, so you know. But I that's reminding me I need to do that. My OCD is out of control, as you can tell. I'm like second guessing every word that comes out of my mouth, even the word that just came out of my mouth. I'm like literally having an OCD attack right now. It's just because when I get really excited or nervous about something, my OCD really flares up, and it's really flaring up right now, and I'm really trying to control it, but like it's not well, and I know it's just, I'm really trying, and I think I really need to get into exposure therapy because I think it's the only thing that will help me, but it just sucks because I remember there was a time period where my meds were really working. It was like that, and a mixture of exposure therapy was like perfect. It was like it basically like didn't go away, but was so quiet for a period of time, and it was like perfect. But then obviously SSRIs don't really work after a time period, so I need to figure it the fuck out. I think I just trauma dumped on you guys. I'm so sorry. But it is true. But yes, tonight we have Amelia Dimoldenberg. This week I am in New York. So right now I'm in LA, but when you are watching this, I will be in New York. My OCD is telling me not to say that, which is insane, but I just have to say that out loud. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm literally having a mental breakdown. Yeah. It's about to be summer. I don't know what else to say. I'm freaking out. I need to take my meds. Holy fuck, I don't know what to, I'm going to tell you about what I'm listening to and what I'm watching before we get into tonight's episode. I am listening to Bon Iver's new album. I'm also listening to a lot of Clairo because I saw her at Coachella and she was incredible. I'm watching, obviously, the new season of Hacks. It's amazing. I'm also watching The Last of Us. I did not see, well, I guess hopefully by the time that this airs, I will have seen the first 2 episodes. Apparently last night's episode was it that good?
I think you're going to like A Long, Long Time better.
Really?
But story-wise, no spoilers.
No spoilers.
Story-wise, it's the most, like, important thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Yeah. Like gagged? Like you're gagged?
You'll see.
Oh my God, I'm pumped. And Caitlin Dever was here, so I cannot wait to watch it. I'm so excited. I'm still watching Veep, which is just hilarious and perfect, and Julia Louis-Dreyfus is just unbelievable, and I'm very much enjoying that. I'm also still watching Real Housewives of New York, which is just the best ever. And I just finished The Leftovers, which changed my fucking life, you guys. You need to watch The Leftovers. And so the first season, you're going to watch it, and you're going to be like, okay, you're really going to have to push. Beginning of the second season, you're also going to have to push. Then it starts to rev up and up and up and up and up. And the third season is just like one of the best seasons of television I think I've literally ever seen in my life. It is unbelievable. This show will actually change your life. Like, it'll, like, the finale of it, I'm obviously not going to give anything away, but you're sitting there and you're like, what the fuck did I just watch? Didn't you feel that same way? I was like mind fucked by that show. Because I was like, what's happening right now? Tonight is Amelia Dimoldenberg, and it's also an amazing episode. I really, really hope you guys like it. She is so funny. I'm headed back out on the road May 16th. I begin in San Francisco. Go to passthatpuss.com and click Live with Jake Shane to see if I'm coming to a city near you. And go to passthatpuss.com and click Tell Me What's Wrong to tell me what's wrong. Leave a name and number if you're feeling fancy. Enjoy tonight's episode, pussies. I love you guys so much. Hi, pussies. Welcome back to Therapuss. Today we have the legend, Amelia Dimoldenberg.
Well done.
Thank
you got it right.
Well, I was very scared because as I was telling you, I just pronounced subsequent wrong.
Yeah, and what did you say? Subsequent. Subsequent. Okay, it sounds like what one of these should be called.
It's like the name of like an ocean, a body of water.
Well done, Dimoldenberg. Yay, thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you.
When did Chicken Shop Date start?
It actually started 10 years ago.
What?
I know. Well, actually now nearly like 11 years, like over 10 years ago. And before that was when the first YouTube video was. And before that it was a column in a magazine, like which I started when I was 17. So yeah, a long time basically.
And it was always called Chicken Shop Date.
Always called Chicken Shop Date, yeah.
And you would like take people out and Chicken?
Yeah, I would have a first date with them in a chicken shop, and I would eat chicken nuggets. I'd maybe force them to eat chicken nuggets, and yeah, it's been a long journey to find my one true love, and I'm still looking.
Same, it's okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't.
Okay, well, you're not missing out, so it's fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you ever find
It's a lot of admin, a lot of work.
Right, that's what I thought too, but I feel like the guys in the UK are a lot better than the guys here.
Really?
I mean,
I don't know.
I'm not speaking from experience.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of annoying wherever you go. It's kind of hard to find. What I'm finding at the moment, it's hard to find like an emotionally available man. I think that there's like plenty of guys who are like interested in talking to you, but then they're not sort of serious.
Right.
There's a lot of unserious men out there.
I think I'm not emotionally available.
Okay, well then, cool.
Like, I don't think I am.
I feel like I'm not either.
Right? Like, you're busy.
Yeah, I'm busy, but also I feel like I'm always like, oh, I want to try and find my one true love. I want to find my one true love. No, I don't.
That's what I think too.
I want to work.
I want to work.
I want to work. Okay, I'm working. Yeah.
Wait, so when did it?
No, I need to stop working so much.
Do you like working?
Yeah, I love working.
Me too.
But like when your work is your passion,
how could you not?
how can you not?
Yeah.
Just j'adore to work.
J'adore.
Oh my god, capitalism is just really like, it's just overwhelming. Basically, yeah, I love to work.
When did Chicken Shop Date take off? Because it felt, I feel like for everyone else, it felt like kind of like this overnight thing.
Right,
it's like
really?
one day it was just there.
Well, it wasn't, okay? It was a 10-year journey.
No, I know.
No, I feel like it became, more people got to know about it, especially in America, like when TikTok was invented.
So it like really took off on TikTok.
The invention of TikTok, yeah, really just catapulted the dates to new eyeballs. I feel like, yeah, because then like my content was being shared more, and then also at that same time I was able to get more international guests on. And yeah, I feel like maybe the Jack Harlow episode, which was like 3 years ago or maybe 4, was when the American audiences like started to see it. Mm-hmm. And then I was able to get more and more international guests. And then from there, like, it kind of grew. But, like, that was always the ambition of mine. Like, I always wanted it to be, like, cross-genre, like, all different types of people from different, like, cultural, like, areas of, like, from music to sport to...
Right.
To movies. It just took me a while to, like, get people to agree to date me.
Were you, like... Do you remember the point where it was like you had stopped reaching out as much and people were coming to you?
Maybe like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. But I also feel like this is like the rise of like Chicken Shop Date has happened through the rise of like content. Like before when I started Chicken Shop Date, like content didn't exist. Like the algorithms like weren't there that was like feeding us all this content. Like I started Chicken Shop Date because I felt like there was a lack of like a funny like quick fire interview where you were getting to see a different side of someone's personality. Like everything felt very serious and like about, you know, someone's musical influences and like a deep dive. And I love watching those kinds of interviews, but I just felt like there was a space for like some more comedy. And now it's like so like oversaturated with like funny quirky interviews where they're like having to eat a million things or like having to like try on different hats and like do funny bits and stuff. And so like the landscape has now changed to the point where, you know, talent is more willing to do those kind of interviews, whereas before when I started it was just like, why would I do that kind of interview, first of all, and second of all, why would I ever do a YouTube interview? Like, I'm not even spending time doing YouTube podcasts or anything. Like, podcasts didn't really like even exist like 10 years ago. So it's just, I've kind of grown with the time, like how media has like changed.
Has anyone ever come to you and been like, let's turn this into like a talk show, like a late night show?
I guess, yeah, in a way, but like it's never worked out. And then there were times in which I like met with UK broadcasters to like do something with them, but then they wanted to take the copyright, like the rights. And I was always like, no, I want to own like all of the rights to the show. So then I always just said no to those deals. And it's like the best thing I've ever done, because now I like completely own everything.
That's amazing.
I would always say that as my advice to other people too, if they
just
want
to own your shit.
Yes. own it, because then you just can do whatever you want with it. And yeah.
Was there ever like a guest you had that was like so surprising? Like you just weren't anticipating it to go the way it did?
I was kind of surprised by Giveon being like so funny. I don't know why. Like I think maybe because his music is quite serious. Like it's like love songs. Like he's really in his feelings, and I just like didn't think he would be so hilarious. So I was really pleasantly surprised by him. And he actually told me a really cute story. I bumped into him at a music festival, and he said that like him and his family like rewatched the episode like on the big TV at home, like, and they like think it's such a great like example of like him and his personality, and they love to like rewatch it as a family. And I was like, that's so cute.
That's the best
I love him.
compliment.
He's so nice. Yeah,
when you like get someone's real authentic personality out in an interview.
100%. Yeah, but I yeah, and I don't know what other ones have really surprised me, but that one stands out.
And then when did you start like hosting red carpets? Because you're about to host the Oscars. You just hosted SNL 50.
Yeah, it was I love doing the red carpets. I mean, do you like doing them?
I've only done it, I think once, and
for MTV.
Yeah, and I was literally like, first of all, I said yes to that because they said the person that had done it before was you.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, oh well, if she did it, like I can do this. Like I think like that's a cool thing to do if she did it. And
that's nice. Thank you.
Well, it's true. Was that not? Yes, that is true. She was like, Amelia did it. I was like, okay.
It's true.
But I was so scared.
Yeah. I get so scared as well.
You do?
Yeah, I get so nervous. Oh my God.
You can't tell.
Well, yeah. Well, especially for like, I get really, really nervous. And I'm thinking like, am I going to be as nervous as I was last year for the Oscars? Like, I'm hoping that I wasn't. But like last year I had like, I don't think I've ever experienced like a panic attack before, but that must have been what it was because I like couldn't really breathe. Yeah. And I was like, and I had to call my sister, and I was like, and she was like, just go for a walk. And I was like, okay. So I like went for a walk, and I just like, I felt really overwhelmed. And then I went for lunch with my team, and it was meant to be a really nice lunch, like before we do the Oscars, like to celebrate, like just to be nice. And I literally, they were like, are you okay? And I was like, I'm not okay. And I was like, again, like heavy breathing. I was like, like I felt so nervous. But I get nervous because I want to do a good job. Like that's what I get nervous about. And I get nervous that I'm going to blank.
Yeah.
Someone's going to come up to me, and I've like know exactly who they are. I've like prepped all my questions beforehand, and they're going to come up to me, and I'm going to be like, so like, how are you? And like, it's like, no, don't ask how, because I'm just like trying my best to like not ask them like, are you excited for tonight? Like I'm trying to think of like other questions, because like that's why I love doing red carpets, and it's because I want to be asking questions that like are unusual, that people like don't expect, because like there's such a long history of like red carpet reporting, and like some of it is so incredible and some of it is just like quite repetitive, and I'm trying to ask something different, so I just worry and I get nervous that I'm just gonna blank and be like, so like, what are you wearing?
Right.
I guess the first one was like the GQ Man of the Year, which was like 3 years ago.
And you still do that?
Yeah, I still do that because I love it, because they get such a good group of people, and I just love GQ, and like they're so nice to me there, and it's nice to do like a great one in like the UK, and they just always get amazing people.
How do you prep for these things? Like, do you always know who you're talking to, or like, how do you?
Yeah, they give us a list beforehand of like guests, but then that kind of can change, and then they can also send like names really last minute, which I love. And then I guess normally like me and my sister and then like another writer will like prep all questions, and we'll do general questions that we can ask anyone, and then we'll do individual questions, like 5 individual questions for each person.
Okay.
And then I just kind of try and memorize them, and then I like have them on cue cards. But then really when I'm interviewing people, I can't even look at my cue cards, so I kind of do have to memorize them. And like at SNL 50, I was super nervous, and I kept forgetting my questions, and I kept just asking the same questions, and my sister was there being like in the in-ears being like, asking the same questions to me, and I was like, Zoe, I know I do. I'm just like so nervous. Like Kristen Wiig is right there queuing up next to Maya Rudolph, like all these people, and I was like, Fred Armisen. I was like, I can't do it. But then I feel like I left being like, oh my God, I didn't perform very well. Like, and then I basically I have a fan page, like a new fan page that like I didn't have any fan pages before, but now I have this new one, and they are so good at like their edits. And so they made an edit of the live stream from SNL 50. And so when I woke up in the morning, I watched it, like their edit. They did a compilation, and then I was like, oh right, you did do a good job. And then I felt better about it, because I like they had made a really good edit.
Yeah. That is, I feel like, the best feeling in the entire world. But I feel like it's also like, are you the type who like sets your expectations low so that it can be like met?
Yeah, and it's funny because the first time when I did the Golden Globes, like I had my expectations so high. I was like, I'm gonna get every single person that I've prepped for. Like, what the hell? I'm so deluded. And now
That's what I would think.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna get everyone. I'm gonna get Taylor. I'm gonna get Rihanna. I was like, I'm gonna get an interview with Taylor Swift. I'm gonna get an interview with Rihanna, and all these people that I'd prepped for. And then I couldn't get like. I couldn't get like less than half the people that I prepped for. Like I feel like I only got like 10 people, and then that really set my expectations right for like then future carpets where I'm just like lucky to get like anyone.
Right. Okay, and were you so like disappointed in the moment?
Yeah, I was. I literally left the carpet and I was like, I can't believe we couldn't get like all the people that I wanted to get, even though I got so many amazing interviews, but I just like wanted to get like every single person. I wanted to do 100 interviews in an hour. Yeah. But yeah, no, that carpet was great because I got like an amazing interview with Andrew Garfield. So it actually ended up being great.
Right.
Even though at the time we lost the footage to that interview.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like I basically went to bed thinking that we had lost the interview because the memory card had like corrupted, and so I went to bed being like, oh my god, like my life's over, like my career's over, like everything's wrong. I was like at the after party of the Golden Globes, like trying to have fun, and I was like, my manager was like, can you smile? And I was like, no, I can't. I went up to my hotel room, I cried because I just knew in the moment, you know when you do a great interview and you just know like that interview is amazing.
Yes.
And that's what I felt like in the moment. And then when they were like, we've lost the footage,
I can't.
I was just like, what do you mean you've lost the footage? What do you mean? Anyway, then I woke up the next day and then they were like, we found the B cam. And I was like, oh, hallelujah.
Oh my God.
And so, I don't know, like in the interview, there's like all the other interviews, you have like the front on camera, the A cam, and then the side camera. And for his interview, it's only the side camera. And at the time I was like, oh God, it's not as good. Like, but obviously we still have to put it out. And actually it turned out to be amazing because now it feels like you're a fly on the wall because it's the B cam, it's like over the shoulder. It's like you're eavesdropping in on the conversation. So it's actually even better.
Okay.
So actually everything works out.
Everything does.
That was the moral of the story. Everything works out for
everything happens for a reason.
I really believe that.
I also believe that. Well, I believe that because if you don't believe that, like how you can't live.
Exactly.
Like
what's meant for you won't pass you by.
Well, exactly, and also like if nothing happens for a reason, like why are we living?
True.
Like you know what I mean? Like what's the point? Like
yeah, I agree.
Okay,
we're aligned on that.
We're aligned.
Everything happens for a reason.
Actually, hearing you talk about this stuff is so beneficial. I feel like for my headspace because like when I get so anxious going into it and saying
anxious. I'm sorry.
Like I know Louise is listening to this right now and being like, I wish you could adopt her mindset.
1000%.
Because like if that Golden Globes thing happened to me, like I would literally like smash my head through a wall. Yeah,
but that was my manager being like, you have to get yourself together, like it's gonna be fine. And then also it was fine in the end. And also if for some reason I couldn't find the footage, it still would have been fine because then it just, as you said, it wasn't meant to be. Like you would just be able to have that moment another time or whatever, or like exactly. But you have to have more confidence in yourself. But something I always struggle with too. Like it's always like sometimes I'm feeling super confident and like I'm like, yeah, I've got this, like I'm amazing at what I do, like I'm gonna be able to do a really great job. And then sometimes I feel really overwhelmed and it just depends what day it is really. But I always would say, like my dad gave me this advice, like you have to, well I'm not saying it properly, but he basically just like, if you're prepared, like then that's all you can be. Like do all your research, prepare as much as you can, like give 100% in the prep, and then like it's up to like the gods to decide your fate. Basically.
It's true. Like when you were at SNL, you were like, you have people like queued up and stuff, like do you feel like, oh my God, like I just need a fucking second to breathe? I
did on that, for some reason on that carpet, yeah. And then I obviously couldn't because we were live and like I just wasn't able to. So I was just like telling myself in my head, like, calm down, like you know all these questions, like you've been memorizing all these questions, like breathe. Like I feel like I just got a bit like panicked and I just needed to like it's gonna be okay. So I tried to like calm myself down in my head, and I feel like I'm always gonna be someone who thinks they could do a better job than they did. Like maybe you're the same. Like I come away from everything and I'm like, you could have done better, Amelia, you could have done better. But maybe that's also why I'm like successful as well, but then I also feel like it's a balancing act, because you kind of also want to enjoy things,
right?
And I said to myself, I found myself when I left the carpet, I was going to my sister and like some other people in the team, I was like, I don't know if that was any good, like I don't know if that was good, I feel like that wasn't good enough. And then I clocked myself and I was like, that's such a negative vibe,
right?
Like when everyone's being like, that was so fun, for you to then, for the person who's like leading to be like, that was could have been better, like that wasn't fun, like that's just, you're bringing everyone down. So then I was like, let's not do this, Amelia, let's, even if you're thinking it, let's just be like, that was great, brilliant, and then just like fake it till you believe it yourself. That's what I'm trying to do more of.
I feel like I really needed to hear that.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, because if you someone who also would be like, oh God, well, it didn't go well. Like, oh.
Like, I can't
terrible.
even, if you think like you do that, like, I like can't even emphasize enough. Like, it's the only words I know.
Yeah, because if you think about it, when someone does that to you, you're just like, oh.
Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like, it's just like not the vibe. And so I'm trying to always be this person where I remove myself from myself and like think, if I was like talking to a friend, if like a friend was talking to me and I'm the friend, like what would I say, or like how would I want to be? Like that kind of helps me sometimes.
Yeah. When did you learn all this?
I don't know. I feel like I'm learning it.
Okay,
like it's like a process. Like that moment, which was like last weekend, was like me trying to change the way that I approach things.
Like actively.
Yeah, actively, to be like, it's not going to help anyone. What is me being like, oh, I don't know if that went very well. Like, you can't change anything now. Like, my sister always does tell me, like, if you can't change it in the time, then, like, maybe it's not worth speaking on.
Right.
Because, yeah, probably not
going
to help.
What's your star sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
Okay.
What are you?
Wait, where's Aquarius? Right there.
Hey. Hey, girl.
That's Aquarius. I'm a Scorpio.
Are you a Scorpio?
Yeah.
Oh, loads of my best friends are Scorpios.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's
quite like a fiery
feisty,
sign.
yeah.
Like, it's quite like, I feel like it's like an important sign.
I also feel that way too.
Yeah.
And I don't know if like I'm just like deluded in the head with it, but like I also feel like it's a pretty important sign.
Yeah.
But do you know your rising and your moon?
No.
Oh,
Sorry.
I would bet one of them's a Gemini.
Really?
Not in it because
Why?
Because you're a really good interviewer. And
are you a Gemini too?
I'm a Gemini rising, Gemini moon, but
you're
that's
a great interviewer. You know what's crazy to me is that you have like no questions. You're just like, it's coming off the top of your head.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think that's like really skillful.
Thank
like
you.
I could never be me. I'm like there, like literally memorizing all my questions. Like I have them, like looking at them, glancing at them. Like I can't. I'm not good at like just being like, oh, so.
Well, I think it's like it's a different thing, because like if I've just been bad. I have a weird relationship with structure. I think I've always had this really weird relationship with structure. And like, if I had the questions in front of me, if I got even one like slightly wrong, like it would just throw me off.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
It would just throw me off.
Also, I feel like this is like very conversational.
Yeah.
And like some of the stuff that I do is like I'm writing jokes as the questions are like actual bits.
Right.
And it's like jokes. So I like have to kind of like remember them and say them because it's part of the like bit.
Right.
I'm asking you a specific question.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Was there ever a question you forgot to ask someone that you were like, ugh, and you wanted to ask it so bad?
Yeah, all the time. And then I started doing this thing on my Instagram, which is where I would like post the questions that I forgot to ask. But then I got in trouble with an artist. I'm not going to say their name, but like I posted one of them once, like the questions I forgot to ask. And then they messaged me being like, please take that down. Like, I can't believe you were going to ask me that question. Like, I can't believe you even posted that question.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. And I was so stressed. And I was like, ah! I mean, I think they were, yeah, it was like, yeah, anyway. So
Will you
then
tell me after?
Yeah. And then I took it down. But I was so stressed.
Have you ever gotten like, was that the only time you've ever received like negative feedback to like with an artist or someone?
Well, then there was one other time that I've spoken about once before, which was like when I asked this other person in an interview, because they were like in like a fantasy show. And this was like a common theme in the show. So I thought it was like a fun question. And I basically was like, incest thoughts. And did not go down well. Publicist was like, you have to remove the whole interview. Like,
what?
So yeah, it didn't happen. But it wasn't Chicken Shop Day. It was like on a red carpet. So it was fine.
Are you serious?
I mean, I thought that was funny. My sister
funny.
wrote that question. She was like, "This is hilarious," and I was like, "Yeah, it's quite funny." And then, never saw the light of day.
Incest thoughts.
Thoughts you could just been like
Bad, not a vibe.
Yeah, not a vibe. Yeah.
Speaking of incest, do you watch The White Lotus?
I watch it, but I haven't watched the new one.
Okay, well, there's like incest vibes going on.
Why are you spoiling it?
Sorry,
for me? What the hell?
I'm sorry. I know.
Okay, well, great. It's just one episode, right? That's out.
Yeah, so that's why I'm feeling bad about the spoilization of it all. But like
okay, but I don't know what kind of incest.
You don't know, but
there's
like,
lots of different types
you'll watch
of
it and you'll be like, well,
had.
that's what he was talking about.
Yeah, I really loved the first two series. They were so good. Loved. I can't. Yeah, new season's gonna be great.
I never saw the second one.
Oh, you should. It's great.
Isn't that weird?
That's weird of you. And you're watching the third.
Yeah.
But the thing that's good with this series is like you don't really have to like watch each one to understand.
Right.
But there are recurring characters from the first series.
Right, like Belinda's in the third. Yeah. And what's her name's Tanya's husband.
Oh, really?
In the second.
Oh, okay, another spoiler. Oh, no. No, that's that third. Okay, never mind. Let's talk about something else.
What else are you watching?
What else am I watching? Couples Therapy. Do you watch it?
I don't love reality television if it's not Housewives.
No. You have to watch Couples Therapy. It's so. Do you know the premise of the show? It's basically like you'd love this. It's like you're in the therapy session of couples.
Why would they agree to this?
Exactly. I don't know. But some of them do. And the therapist she's made is called Orna, and she's like the most amazing therapist ever. And she's a couples therapist. And then they have all different types of couples in New York City, and you watch their therapy. And it's so fascinating and interesting and insightful into relationships and all these different things. And it's so relatable in many ways, and then it's totally not in another. It's just, I love it. So I love watching that. And then I don't know what else. What can you remind? What is?
You don't watch Housewives?
No. I know,
girl.
I know.
Yeah, I think you would like it.
Do you think? I feel like sometimes I'm it's too dramatic. I'm not a very drama person.
Okay, but you're not a part of the drama, and it's so fun because you're watching it. And do you watch Housewives? Okay, so
this is maybe it's where I'm going wrong. My toxic trait is I don't watch Housewives.
No. I think start with Salt Lake.
Okay. What about Beverly Hills? Everyone's talking about Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills is great. Beverly Hills is long. Salt Lake is less daunting. It's 5 seasons, and on season. Oh, well, I don't want to spoil it for you.
Well, you love spoiling things, so go ahead.
Someone gets arrested by the FBI on camera.
Oh, I heard about that.
It's awesome.
Yeah, that's crazy. Would you ever be in a reality show?
I don't think so. Would you?
No.
I've really thought about it because I know I would be good at it.
You would.
I know I would.
Surely that's been pitched to you, even to have cameras in this house or
No,
stuff.
I've had people mention it, but the thing is me and my friends are always we wouldn't speak to each other after.
Yeah. Also, it's so intense for everything to be filmed and everything to become part of a story or a narrative. I feel you'd get really overwhelmed and you'd become more anxious.
It would ruin my life. First of all, hear no evil, see no evil. I don't want to hear what you're saying about me.
Yes, it's true.
I just don't.
We shouldn't
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. So
and also it's normal, gossiping is normal. It's a normal part of life. It's one of the oldest,
to the choir.
The oldest tradition in the world, gossiping. But we should never, it's totally fine to do that. But yeah, you should never hear it.
Yeah, I just don't want to. But I know that I would just, I think I would be I think the issue is I'd be villainous on the show.
Oh really? Okay,
yeah.
You'd be the villain.
I think I would play the field and I'd stir the pot and it would just blow up in my face and then everyone would be get him.
That would be really stressful. But also you'd have a fun story up because maybe you'd be loved, hated, loved again. You know what I mean? It would be the hero's journey. It would be very interesting.
It would be interesting, but I don't want to be hated.
Yeah.
So it's I can't.
Okay, well, good job I'm not a TV producer with an idea for you, so don't worry, no one's going to make you do a show.
I would do a reality show if it was let's travel the world and do simple life vibes.
Oh, that's fun.
But a show Bravo vibes?
No.
But I love me some Bravo. Have you ever been on Watch What Happens Live?
No. Have you?
I was a bartender once.
Okay, well, you need to be the main.
I would love to. You need to sit in the seat.
Yeah. Is Andy Cohen?
Yeah.
He was at the SNL after party. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's a party.
He's a party.
Yeah.
Okay, love that.
You mentioned you're working with your sister.
Yeah.
When did you start working together?
Well, we've always like kind of like worked together, but like it's never been like formalized. Like for the beginning of time, she'd like watch all the Chicken Shop Date edits and like give me notes and stuff, and then she'd like help me with questions sometimes. And like a lot of the episodes she is actually credited on, but like I don't know, she's just like my sounding board. Like you probably have this with your like friends and stuff. Whenever you have like loads of people. Is it Matt? Or someone?
Matt, yeah. How do you know about Matt?
Well, because you like speak about him, and like you'll like say you've got an offer in, and then you'll like ask his opinion on it.
Oh yeah, when I said
like,
I was like like the oil rigging brand trip.
But then you said because he like would know if it was like a good thing to do or not.
Yeah.
I don't know, or something. Anyway,
yes, Matt.
You ask your friends about like offers and things like that, and I have that, but just with my sister. Like I don't speak to anyone else about work stuff apart from her and obviously my team. And so she's always kind of like been around, but she kind of now works more formally with me, like on red carpets.
What's the age gap?
1 year and a half.
Oh.
She's like the year below school. Yes.
And were you guys like always close growing up?
Yeah. We're so close. Too close, actually. Some might say. Like we used to live together, and she had to move out because we were like
fighting?
No, the opposite. We were like too codependent.
Oh. Do you live alone now?
Oh yeah, I live alone.
I'm scared of living alone.
Really? Yeah. I'm on my phone so much more living alone.
What's your screen time?
Like probably like 8 hours. I was with someone the other day. They showed me their screen time 16 hours.
Yeah, that's like mine. I spend my life on my phone.
I know, but we need to like touch some grass.
I want to be the grass.
Yeah.
Like I want to like assume the grass as myself, but I can't.
I know, but what like are you on? Because I think I'm just on WhatsApp the whole time. You don't know what that is, do you? Do you know?
I know what WhatsApp is. I went on Hinge in the UK, and everyone was like, "Here's my number. You can WhatsApp me."
And you were like, Googling what that was.
No, well, here's what I don't love about WhatsApp. I tried to screenshot it to like show my friends something, and they were like, "We don't do that here."
What? Well, you don't know if someone's screenshot you on WhatsApp.
Well, I tried to screenshot them, and it said no screenshots allowed.
What? Were you on Raya?
No, I was on WhatsApp.
That's so funny. Yeah, people in America just like don't use WhatsApp. They just love to text.
Why do you guys use WhatsApp?
I just love it. I love the interface. I just feel like it's like way easier to use. Like you can just like see, or you can be reminded of everyone. Like, I don't know. I just think it's way better. Like everyone in the UK is like always WhatsApping. Like
because it's better than iMessage.
Yeah, I think we just find it easier than what. But I think I'm on WhatsApp all the time, or I'm on Instagram. I'm like I'm not really on TikTok that much because I know it's so addictive. Like I can just be on it for hours.
It's a legitimate drug.
Yeah.
Like I'm super addicted. I'm super addicted to the instant gratification of it all.
But it's also your job, so it's kind of hard because that's why you're on it way more.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be cool? Sometimes I always think like it'd be so cool to be like one of those celebrities or like people who like don't have a social media.
Like Mikey Madison?
Yeah, and they just like, or like Phoebe Waller-Bridge, and they just like, their output is just like their creative art form, and then like that's it.
And they like literally, they don't have to ever know what people are saying about them online.
No, but they all have burner accounts.
You think?
They all do, yeah. Yeah, they do.
Ugh, it must be so cool, but it's like, what do you do with your day?
True.
Like, you know what I mean? Like
nap.
I guess. Oh my God, I have the here. Wait, where's my phone? I need to show you. I have this. Do you like naps?
Well, I'm trying to rid myself from them because I do feel like they're bringing me down.
I have the sickest spot for a nap in my house.
Oh, really?
You want to see?
Yeah. Oh, I saw that on my way to the toilet.
How?
That's quite dangerous because it looks too comfy.
I always say assuming position, and then I say
how long are you napping for?
3-4 hours.
Yeah, same.
I know, and then I wake up and I'm like,
I can't I don't know how people like nap for like 20 minutes. I'm like, what?
I always wake up like wet.
Yeah, and also like I also like often nap in my contact lenses, which is like you shouldn't do. And then I like wake up and I'm like I can't see, and then I'm like and I feel so groggy and I can't shake it for the whole day. And I'm like, why did I do that? It's like self-harm.
It is self-harm.
Napping.
Yeah, napping is self-harm, but it feels so good. It's like sticking your fingers in your gums and twisting.
It's like scratching a mosquito bite.
Ooh, yeah. I love scratching a mosquito bite.
I know. It's like
until it hurts, and then it's like, why did I do that? Want to hear about my dream last night?
Always.
Okay. I had a dream that I did crack cocaine in the south of France, and I was super addicted.
Have you ever done crack cocaine before?
Never.
No, neither.
But like in the moment in my dream, I like woke up and like had to do it before I went swimming.
Oh yeah, it's only right.
Yeah.
How do you even take crack cocaine? I wouldn't even know.
In my dream, I was sniffing it.
Okay.
I think you smoke it.
You do? Okay, you don't inject it. No.
No, but it wasn't like coke. It was like crack.
Okay.
Like I knew because everyone was like, Jake's doing crack. And it was like a thing that
You were
everyone
like,
was
guys,
talking.
I need to swim. So like, that's the only reason I'm doing it. Is because I need to go swimming.
And then I ended up on a tour bus in New York.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
That's just how it works. I had like a really intense dream that was basically kind of like the SNL after party.
Ooh.
I was like at it again, but like everything was like going wrong. Like I always have really, I need to stop dreaming.
Wait.
I want to give it up.
But do you
It's
smoke
too
weed?
much. No.
Okay, that's why you dream.
Should I start smoking weed?
I mean, it stops you from dreaming.
I don't think it's a good idea. Also in the UK, you can't smoke it.
Also, like, I think it would give you bad anxiety.
Yeah, I have really vivid dreams, and I would say nightmares, like nearly every night, where I basically play out the day that's just happened or the day that's coming up, but like the worst case snenario.
Really? And
Yeah,
it's
and
like
it's
actually your
it's
life.
like feels so real, and so I'll wake up in the night and I'll be like, for like a split second, I'll be like, oh my god, that thing has happened, and
Right.
it will be really intense. But I think it's because like I feel like I don't have that much anxiety in the day, and it all comes out in my dreams.
You suppress it.
Yeah, and then it just all happens in my dreams.
I feel like it's a very like British thing for you to do.
Yeah, so I'm stopping dreaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know how to do it.
Well, you can't really.
I started reading before bed because you want to start reading. You
Yes!
did, yeah. But how's that going for you?
I read one book.
Okay, that's better than no book.
It's called The Housemaid.
Have you had Sydney Sweeney on the?
No.
You should get her.
Have you?
No, I interviewed her on a red carpet once.
Was
but
she
that
lovely?
it. Yeah, so lovely.
Yeah, she seems lovely.
She's smaller in real life.
No way.
Yeah,
Well,
everyone is.
have you seen those AI videos where it's like POV, you wake up in the Black Plague?
No, thank God.
Oh my God, it's
Thank
awesome.
goodness I've never seen
So
that.
you wake up, so it's like the TikTok video starts and it's like you hear, and then it's like you wake up and it's like 10 a.m., walk through the streets, like feed starving person.
Why would you want this
just
to be your
fascinating.
algorithm?
It's
fascinating. It's not real.
Yeah, but then there's like a POV, you wake up in the 1300s on a pirate ship, and it's like,
What
11
about
a.m.
POV? You wake up, you have a boyfriend, they take you for dinner.
There's those, I
Is that-
think,
okay.
too.
Okay, don't tell me about those because I'll get stuck in a fucking.
No, but
in
the
a loop
historical
of
ones are
those.
awesome. Like POV, you wake up in Pompeii on like the day it's over.
Is this like with a headset?
No, it's just like you wake, like this video starts from like legs down. So like you can like pretend that like, it's like goes like this and they like go about their day.
I think you're on your phone too much.
No, I swear to God, these AI ones like are a thing. Like the Black Plague one is awesome. I've rewatched it like 4 times. The streets are like mopped with mud.
Wow.
And everyone's and then
Wow.
and then it's like at 7 p.m. it's like PO and then it's like 7 p.m. visit sick parent. Don't get too close because they're sick. 9 p.m. you feel ill, and then like 10 p.m. you die.
This sounds truly unnecessary.
It's awesome, and it makes me want to watch a movie about the Black Plague.
Okay, you do that.
Yeah.
Have fun.
You guys, spring and festival season is upon us, and so is summer. And what would make spring festival season and summer even more fun? A love interest. Whether it be a crush or someone you are seeing, Tinder has it all, okay? The thing I have learned about dating apps is that you never know if you don't try, okay? And then my favorite part about Tinder is when you like someone, they can't see if you like them. They will only see if they like you back, and it's a match. So there's really nothing to lose. You know what I mean? And like, I feel like we're in the day and age where people are so embarrassed to put themselves out there, but Tinder really does make it so easy to do that. It's like shooting your shot, and the shot can only go in. Also, you guys know I'm in my dating era. I'm really trying to put myself out there, and Tinder does just make it so accessible to comfortably put myself out there because I'm not like embarrassed if they don't like me back. You know what I mean? Like ignorance is bliss. Also, like what I've always dreamed of is a summer love fling, and I know that hopefully I can find one on Tinder. And the only way to find that is to swipe right. But it starts now on Tinder. It's never been easier to find a summer fling. All you have to do is swipe right. Thank you, Tinder, for sponsoring tonight's episode. Explore all the possibilities for yourself on Tinder. It starts with a swipe. Download Tinder today. This episode of Therapuss is brought to you by Booking.com. Yeah! You guys, summer is approaching, as I've said, and it is time to plan those summer vacations. What better way to plan it than on Booking.com? I'm telling you guys, when we were on tour, we would show up in these cities with nowhere to stay, and we would just go on Booking.com, type in exactly what we need. Do we want a terrace? Do we want walkability? Do we want a bath? Do we want a shower? Literally anything. We would put it in and they would show us the hotels and we would find the perfect place to stay. It has never been easier to book a stay with booking.com. It also helps you book vacation rentals, cars. Like it really helps you plan like the full vacation or the full trip. Like for me, as I said, like walkability is important. I don't drive. Like, you know, I love a terrace. I like to be outside. Like, it really is just the best. Like, it has never been easier to book a stay anywhere than on booking.com. I'm going to be in New York this week. Obviously, we used booking.com to book our stay. It really is just the best. I literally don't know how we would have done tour without it because, I mean, like, and you know me. Like, as I've said before, I'm the most anxious person alive. Like, I would show up to these cities and I'd be like, oh, like, it's fine. Like, we would just go on booking.com, type in a bunch of things that we need, and there we'd have somewhere to stay for the day. It's amazing that it also sponsors this podcast because I really do love it so much, and I'm such a fan of it. So I really hope you guys use it too. Find exactly what you're booking for on booking.com. Yeah! Thank you, booking.com, for sponsoring tonight's episode. What movies have you seen recently?
Oh, well, I've been watching all the Oscars films. And so...
I'm excited. I was going to ask about Nora.
Anora, loved so much. I loved it. I thought it was amazing. I love all of Sean Baker's movies though.
Same.
I think one of my favorite movies ever is Tangerine. Have you seen Tangerine?
Not yet, but I've seen the Florida Project.
So good. Florida Project, Tangerine, Red Rocket, like
I've
so
seen Red
good.
Rocket.
Yep. And Anora was amazing.
I lied. Sorry.
You lied.
I just got nervous because I've only seen two.
Yeah. Well, you lied. That's fine. We can edit that out. And yeah, Anora was amazing. The last 5 minutes, I think, were like exceptional.
Right. And like,
so good.
It's just like, I love it.
And Mikey was so good.
Mikey was so good.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to say who you're like rooting for?
Yeah. I mean, I love Anora. I loved Conclave.
I haven't seen Conclave yet.
You have to. Wait, do you vape?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna love it. No, I don't.
Do the priests vape?
They might do.
Shut up!
Yeah.
That's so cool. I thought when they were doing that table read with like all those people, like they were vaping as a joke.
No, you would love it. There's a big vaping action in that film. Yeah, and actually vaping never looks so good.
Well, my thing was like I tried to watch Conclave on the plane and I rented it and then I kept pressing play and it kept exiting out.
No, I think actually you need to watch it in the theater. Like do you ever go to the movie theater?
Rarely.
What? Movies are meant to be watched in the movie theater.
I know, but I saw Nosferatu the other day.
Oh, I can't watch that.
Yeah. And I saw it the other day in the theater and I was sitting there like, I mean like...
Apparently it's sexy.
I mean like, yeah, there's like a sex scene with Nicholas Hoult and it's awesome.
I love
like,
him. He's so nice. You should get
really,
him.
No, I'm obsessed with him.
Yeah. Brittany just interviewed him.
I saw that.
So great.
And the Royal Court,
you like
right?
Skins.
So I actually tried to watch Skins as a kid. And I watched a lot of shit as a kid. Like I was a South Park kid, like at 8 years old, like Bad Girls Club, like the whole to-do. Something about Skins really didn't sit right with me. I think it was...
Too British.
No. What's her name?
Effie.
Effie?
Yeah.
Weren't her parents like sex addicts?
No. Well, they did like to have sex and maybe she...
Like, she always heard it. It was super weird.
Yeah, it's true. I feel like there was a lot going on with that show in terms of like the pet. It was interesting because it was like a lot about like how parents fuck you up.
Right.
Which I thought was like it's a kind of like a dark subject, but they did it in quite a light way. I loved Skins. But yeah, and that's why I love Nicholas Hoult. And then also About a Boy as well.
Never seen.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Hugh
Grant. Do you love Hugh Grant?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Well, what else is he in?
Bridget Jones.
Yeah.
He's in Paddington. Have you seen Paddington?
No, I haven't.
Oh, Paddington is so good.
Have you seen Paddington in Peru?
Yeah, I've seen Paddington in Peru.
And he's in Peru?
He's in Peru, yeah. I mean, yeah.
What does he do
Spoiler,
in Peru?
sorry, he's in Peru. Well, I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
Okay, because I'm not going to spoil it for you.
Right.
But the first two are better, I think.
Okay.
Than the Peru one. But yeah, so I've been watching all the Oscars films. Conclave was great. I'm going to see The Brutalist next week. If you
in LA?
Yeah.
I would love to come. I leave Wednesday.
It's 4 hours, but there's an interval.
Okay, when do you want to see it?
On Monday.
Yes, I'm free.
Okay, in the evening.
Yes.
Okay, great.
You actually want to go?
Yeah, well, I'm going.
Okay.
So do you want to go?
I do want to go.
Where are you going on Wednesday?
Tour.
Oh my God, so exciting.
I know.
Oh my God, where's your first
Dallas.
stop? Dallas.
I know, I'm excited.
Oh, but like you've done shows before and they went really well.
Yeah.
So are you excited?
I'm a little nervous because it's a new show. So basically, like, I have these videos I'm gonna show of myself, and they're super embarrassing. Like, to the point where, like, if
Are they your TikToks?
No, like, I can't even put them on TikTok. They're so embarrassing, but I know, like, that they're guaranteed laughs. And if I have 2 videos that will get me 2 guaranteed moments of laughter, like, just it's worth it. Like, if you can leave that show saying, like, I laughed twice, because I know...
Well, they're going to be laughing the whole time. And also, like, it's great because there is an audience of your fans. And they're, like...
Right.
Like, in a way, like, you could probably say anything and they'll be like, you're so funny.
You would be surprised.
Oh, really? Really?
There was it just depends on the city. You have to, like, mold how you're talking about stuff based on the city.
Like, there's a skill in that. Like,
yeah.
And, like, the more that you do it, like, the better you'll get at it. But, like, I can't believe that you... Like, that would terrify me. Like, I've never done anything live.
Would you ever,
like,
have you ever thought about it?
I would love to, but like to me that's like totally so scary because I really rely on like the edit process of like everything that I do is like so highly edited, and I feel like I've always used that as like my like comfort.
Yeah.
And so like to go then do something live like to an audience, I'd be like, but what I can't like I have to be totally live, but I think I would love it because it's like probably is it very like exhilarating when you come off stage.
Exhilarating, and like I also think you would be exceptional at crowd work.
You think?
Oh my God, I think it's
do you do a lot of crowd work at your show? I looked at the dates, but I'm not in any of the cities for when
cool.
So I'm not.
Well, I'm coming to the UK.
Coming. Oh, you are?
Fall.
Okay, great.
Yes, if you're there.
Well, like this fall.
Like this fall, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll be there.
Great.
And do you always have a guest on your show, like the live show, or is it just you?
Sometimes I have guests, sometimes I don't. Sometimes my friends pop out to tell me tell
Connor's
stories.
Connor's gonna be doing stuff.
Connor's gonna be doing some stuff with me. I think crowd work would be like second nature to you.
Okay. Cool. I definitely want to try it.
You should.
Yeah, it's gonna be in my mood board for soon.
We should come out for a show. In the UK, we'll do a Tell Me What's Wrong crowd work. That's my crowd work section.
Okay, that'd be good.
It's
and then
really
I can
fun.
like warm up. I can get used to like
it's fun.
seeing people's faces.
You can also be like no phones. If that makes you feel better. Yeah, that's like a very common practice in comedy.
So do you do no phones for your shows?
Parts of the show are no phones. The crowd work section, you would actually think it is phones, but I do no phones.
That's nice.
Because I want everyone in the audience to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to like make them the butt of my joke on social media.
Yeah, totally.
So like that's...
It's so exciting.
Yeah, it's really
Is
fun.
it really exhausting going from city to city?
Yeah. Sometimes, like last time I did... What was the most we did in a row last time? 4? It is gnarly.
4 show like one after the other.
One.
Without a break, yeah.
No break. And like that...
And do you go out afterwards?
No, never. I go out to dinner, but
I don't know how musicians do it. You know, like some of my musician friends, they do a show, then they go to an after party, then they like do another show. I'm like, what's happening?
I don't think I'd be able to go out because like clearly like if I was a musician maybe I would because like I'd be like I know what songs I'm singing and like maybe I'd feel tired, but like the comedy of it all isn't gonna hit if my energy is like
and you need to be like really sharp. You need to be like really quick in the moment, like and funny, and I get that. I
went out once though after my New York show, and then I had my show in Canada the very next day, and I thought it was gonna be the worst. Like I was so hungover, like in ways that like where like I couldn't even describe. Like I was so brutal, and like right before I went on stage, I was like, I can't do this. And then I got on stage and I was sticking to the script of my show, like very, very, very cut and paste up until then. And then I just went completely off book. And it was one of the best shows I've ever done. And it completely changed the rest of my tour.
Wow, okay, so you got to be hungover more often then.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Well, I think the Canadians like appreciated like the American like misery.
Yeah, also Canadians are so funny. Like some of the funniest people in the world are Canadian.
Right? Mm-hmm. They had a great sense of humor.
Lorne Michaels is Canadian.
Who started
what? SNL. Yeah, loads of people that you think are funny Americans are actually Canadian. Like
who else?
Like other people.
Cool. What are you therapist about?
I'm therapist about... Good question.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
I'm therapist about... I keep saying this, but it's true. I have a deviated septum.
What?
You know what like a deviated... No. Okay, so it's like a septum and it's like deviated.
That hasn't helped me.
Okay, so...
Is that like...
It's because I don't
in your ear?
It's in my nose. And like, it's like deviated. Like, I don't know what deviated
It's a deviant.
It's like, I don't know what it means, but I know that it's not right and it needs to be fixed. So sometimes when I'm talking to people, like this nostril right here will like close up and then I'll hear like vibrations in this ear. And I've like diagnosed that as a deviated septum. And then I posted a story of like me like this the other day, and someone swiped up and was like, hey, I'm a nursing student and I can see that you have a deviated septum.
So what are you going to do about it?
Well, you're supposed to get it undeviated. And my ear, nose, and throat doctor was like, you don't have a deviated septum.
Okay, so actually it's fine.
No, so I know he's lying.
Oh, he's lying to you.
He's not lying. He's lying because
he's lying to you.
There was some shady fucking business. Like, I knew something was not going on. Like, something was wrong. I think he just wanted me out of the fucking office. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he had like posters of like A-list celebrities, and I was like, oh, I'm the last on his list right now.
Right, he was like wanting you
like,
to get out so Kim Kardashian could come in.
Yeah, yeah. And then like there was like some woman in the room next door like complaining about pills, and I was like, he's just had a day. He's not ready to like give me my deviated septum diagnosis.
Okay, well, good luck.
Thank you so much.
To you, and I hope you look normal from the outside.
Thank you. It doesn't feel normal.
Okay.
It's this right here. But and also like when you get a deviated septum, it's like a nice excuse for a little.
Oh, like a nose job.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe in you having any.
Neither do I. But
any surgery.
If it's presented.
Okay, you're not gonna say no.
But like, I don't think I'm going to. But I don't think like. Hopefully, like no one will believe me if I say like I didn't get it. You know. That's like the best. It's like, did you get work done? No. It's like, I don't believe you.
Or like, it wasn't cosmetic. It was like actually for a reason. So actually it was needed.
Yeah, but that's what people do.
Do you
like,
snore?
Like a motherfucker.
Oh, so that's actually the real reason why you need to sort it out. Because do you think that would sort it out, snoring?
Yes.
Okay, because snoring is bad.
No, it's horrible. And my mattress tells me how much I snore every night.
What do you mean? It speaks to you?
It can sense. It's called an 8 sleep.
Does it have, okay,
so like basically like every morning I wake up to vibrations and it warms up. The mattress warms up when I wake up. So it wakes me up warm and with vibrations.
What, like a waterbed?
Kind of. And I wake up and I check my phone, turn off the vibrations. I see my sleep fitness score for the night. I see how many hours.
No way.
Of how many hours of REM sleep, deep sleep, and light sleep I had. In the mattress? Yes, it can sense.
That's crazy.
It can also sense how long you've snored for. I think it must. Actually,
it must be watching you.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But it's awesome.
Okay, wow. That sounds like something from Black Mirror, but like fun.
But something like fun.
And maybe like better, because I don't like wearing rings.
Yeah, I don't want an aura ring.
Yeah, so maybe that's kind of like the aura ring.
It is like the aura ring, except it's your mattress.
So what am I therapist about? I'm kind of therapist about something that then was like rectified recently, but like I'm therapist that like in the UK you still have to take all of your toiletries out of the bag when you're going in the airport.
It's diabolical.
Like, it's insane. And then I was about to do it in America just now when I flew from New York to LA, and they were like, what are you doing?
Right.
Put your stuff in your bag. And I was like, what? You mean I don't have to take every single individual tiny thing out of my bag and like put it in? And I just feel like it's like the most just horrible thing ever that happens to us.
I'm confused though, because I didn't have to do that the other day.
What?
I was flying from the UK to America.
And you didn't have to take your stuff out?
Nothing. I didn't even have to take my laptop out, honestly.
Really? Okay, well maybe I'm just going to the wrong airports.
What airport?
Or they've got
Are you going
like
to Heathrow?
something they've got like something they're out to get me. That's what I'm pissed about. I'm like, you know, like when people talk about like, oh, like when you have kids and they're like, oh, back in my day, like it was so hard, like we didn't have like running water or electricity, and I'll be like, well, back in my day we had to take all of our toiletries out of our bag before we put it in the machine in the airport.
Actually, it clogs up the line too. Do you have to take your shoes off as well?
In the UK, you don't have to take your shoes off, and in America, you do.
Well, not with pre-check.
Oh, really?
You don't have to do anything with pre-check.
Okay, this is very first world problems, but it is something I was thinking about the other day.
Okay, you want to do the tell me what's wrongs?
Yeah.
I went to a party with my friend a couple of days ago. I lent her my brand new pair of shoes because it went with her outfit more. That's nice. She got completely wasted, blacked out, and pissed on my shoes. She doesn't even remember. What do I say?
She peed on them. Mm-hmm. What do you say? You say, hey, you peed on my shoes.
Yeah.
Like, well, you're not going to tell her.
That this friendship seems iffy if you don't feel comfortable telling her that she peed on your shoes.
Yeah, because if anything, it could be funny, right?
No, I would not find that funny.
Okay.
My brand new shoes.
Okay, sure. Sorry. Sorry, that's not funny. No.
Like, would you?
That's really unfunny.
Like, what if you lent me those shoes, those gorgeous shoes to wear out for the night, and I peed on them?
Well, I'd just be like, go and get them dry cleaned.
You wouldn't? Okay.
Right? Can
Yeah.
you dry clean shoes? These are velvet.
I know. I don't know if you can dry clean those. Those are
It
gorgeous
depends.
shoes.
Like, I think if you peed, okay. Now I'm thinking about it because how does she know? Oh, it's kind of awkward to say to your friend, like, by the way, you peed on my shoes. Isn't it?
I mean, like, I'm thinking, like, if I went out with, like, one of my best friends, Julia, and she peed on my shoes, I'd be like, hey, you fucking peed on my shoes. So that's why this friendship doesn't seem super, like, you know?
Yeah, I know. And also, you should be able to, like, tell your shoes if you peed on them. Tell your friend tell your friend if they peed on your shoes. That's a sign of a friendship.
Or else they're not your friend.
True.
And also make her buy you new shoes.
So basically, you guys aren't friends. Sorry.
Like, one time
we had to tell you that, but you're not friends.
One time, like, I'm trying to think, like, I've, like, fucked my friend's shit up before. And I've
What, but
poorly.
through peeing?
No, like, through, like, I'm trying to remember, like, I know I've, like, stained something and been like, damn, and they've been like, yeah, you need to fix that.
I don't really ever borrow people's clothes and stuff. I think it's because I'm too nervous about, like, ruining them.
I never do, but, like, I'm very messy, so I think the one time I did it, I fucked it up.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't it.
And now you're friends with them or no?
No, yeah, best friends.
Okay, great.
Who do you listen to?
Ooh, good question. Who do I listen to? I listen to, it's like I've like literally forgotten like every single music artist that I listen to. I've been listening to Lola Young, Messy.
I love Lola Young.
Yeah, I've been listening to her, that song, like, on repeat. At first, I was like, oh, I don't know about the song, and then now I'm addicted to that song. I listened to a lot of the 1975. I listened to a lot of Lana.
I love Lana.
I listened to a lot of Sabrina. I love, like, pop. I just listen to a lot of pop music. And I listen to a lot of, like, older music, too. I listen to a lot of, like, Fleetwood Mac, James Taylor, like... I listen to a lot of Queen.
Okay.
ABBA.
I love ABBA.
Have you been to ABBA Voyage?
No.
Okay,
What is that? Is that AI?
Next time you come to London, you have to go to ABBA Voyage. It's like the best thing ever, and it's like holograms of ABBA, but it feels like you're actually at an ABBA concert.
I heard that there's this new show in London. It's impossible to get into, and it is called
You, Me, Bum Bum Train.
Bum Bum Train.
Yeah.
What the
I'm
fuck?
trying to go. Have you gone?
No, my friend's like, anytime you want to go, we'll go.
Oh, because I tried to get tickets and they were charging me like an extortionate amount of money.
Oh, no. That's still a thing.
Oh, it's still, okay, right.
Yeah,
Okay, right.
that-
You have to pay, okay, right, yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
I was thinking about doing it. I was like, maybe it's like, because people have said it's changed their life. So I was like, maybe I could pay that kind of money to change my life.
No, but I saw people after they were like, you gotta go to Bum Bum Train.
Yeah, everyone I know who's been has said it's like epic.
I kind of want to go.
Yeah, we should go.
I'm down.
Yeah, it's only on until like the end of April.
What?
Yeah, that's what they said to me.
Damn, I gotta go to London in April then.
Gotta go.
Did you ever listen to like Lily Allen growing up?
Yeah, love Lily Allen.
I used to go through a really big Lily Allen phase.
Really?
Like when she released Jesus.
Yeah.
That was like my whole thing.
Yeah, she was really like that girl. She just like created a whole sort of style, sound. Like she was so influential.
Do you have a favorite Lily Allen song?
I love Smile.
I love Smile. I love the song London, LDN.
Oh yeah, I love that. Do you know Kate Nash?
Kate Nash.
Kind of like in a similar world to like, well, like kind of like around the same time as Lily Allen. But I think if you liked Lily Allen, you'd like Kate Nash.
Okay, I'll give it a listen.
Yeah.
So my boyfriend and I have been together for 4 years, and my whole family loves him and tells me not to break up with him. However, recently I'm starting to realize that he and I want two completely different lives going into our late 20s. What should I do?
Break up with him.
Yeah.
Easiest one.
And watch Someone Great on Netflix. Have you seen that movie?
No.
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
Or watch How to Be Single with Dakota Johnson. Have you seen that?
No.
It's also about that.
Wow. I
Yeah.
feel like that's just so easy.
Yeah, that is easy.
Yeah. Break up with him. Dump him.
The guy I have a crush on likes my sister. She never do anything about it, thankfully, but this is agony. I don't even think he thinks about me that way. Is there anything I can do, or am I screwed?
I feel like I had that recently.
Really?
Yeah, but not really. But also maybe. Me and my sister sometimes like the same guys.
And then do you compete?
Well, I hate competition.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess. No, we don't compete. But like there was this guy that my sister this guy really fancied my sister, but then she didn't like fancy him, but then I was like, but I fancy him. And then now I'm like, but can I go there? But nothing happened between them.
So, but she doesn't like him.
No.
So of course you can.
You think?
Yeah.
But it's kind of still weird because like he liked her.
Yeah, but she didn't like him.
Yeah.
But then and then if you're with him, is she going to be like?
No, she's not. Also, if I was actually thinking about this the other day, I was like, if I like fancy someone, but my sister was like, I really like them, I would honestly like fall on my sword. I'd be like, hey, you can date them.
Mm-hmm. You're a giver.
Because I'm such a good person.
Yeah, you're a good person.
Yeah.
What star sign is your sister?
Leo.
Oh, I don't know if you could do that to her then.
Why?
She'd get upset.
Really? But she wouldn't ever show it. That's her vibe.
No, she'd show it.
Oh, I love Leos.
Yeah. You do?
Yeah, all of my best friends are Leos.
That's so interesting. Because you're such a personality, and Leos are also such personalities.
I feel like I really surround myself with like big personalities.
Okay.
Like all of my friends, big personalities.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really have any like shy friends.
That's awesome.
Do you?
No, I actually don't think no, my best friend Alice is shy.
Okay.
Yeah. She's also British.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She showed me around London last time we were there. I went to
Does
Marks.
she live in London? Went to Marks and Spencer's.
Yeah, I went to Marks and
So
Spencer's.
great, isn't it? It's like a better air one, I think.
It is better. I got myself some prawn chips.
Ooh. I don't like prawns, but okay.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, they also have vegan prawn chips.
That's great.
Yeah, they were awesome. I got they have like
Sandwiches.
Yeah, they have sandwich. Well, I didn't get that, but they have like
Sausage rolls.
They have sausage. Oh, I
Cocktail
love sausage
sausages.
rolls.
Yeah, I love.
And they have prawn toast. I guess you don't like prawns.
No, but they have like everything you can like. What I love is they have like chicken already like pre-seasoned and everything.
Yeah.
And salmon like already pre-seasoned. So you just like all the stuff like already pre-seasoned. You just put it in the oven.
I like their little pre-noodle packets.
Yeah, they have everything pre-done, which is perfect for me because I can't cook.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Pies, they have pies pre-made, put it in the oven.
Yeah, my one qualm with London was that it was hard to find a nice coffee. It wasn't hard, it was just like it was like I don't know, it was more difficult than anticipated. Also, everything is shut down on Sunday till noon.
I know.
Which was frustrating.
Yeah, and also it's like 12 till 5.
Yeah.
But try going to Europe, like nothing is open on a Sunday. At least we have like 5 hours.
Do you like Indian food?
Yeah, and it's really good in the UK.
I've never had better Indian food in my entire life.
Probably if you went to India, but...
Okay.
But other than that,
Have you ever been to Jamavar?
No.
It's amazing.
Okay, I need to go.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Wait, what are we going to say to them?
Oh,
Like, what is it?
What was
the
it?
sister.
Oh, the sister? I would prescribe Sister, the show. I think that show's good. Sister.
Everything you've been saying is just to watch a TV show.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What would you prescribe?
I don't know, like get a new sister or something.
Or like, I'm trying to think of like a movie where
The Parent Trap.
Yeah, well, there's no like love in that with boys. I'm trying to think like a
Mary-Kate and Ashley.
Yeah, my dad wrote a Mary-Kate and Ashley film.
What?
Yep.
Which one?
Switching Goals.
Love that one.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
It's like my claim to fame.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love them so much.
Did you ever watch what's the Paradise one? They like go to like some tropical island.
Holiday in the Sun.
Holiday in the Sun.
Yeah, with
Passport to
Megan Fox.
Paris.
Yeah, I watched all of them.
So good.
Our Lips Are Sealed. Winning
Yes,
London.
where they're the spies or they're the witness protection. Yes.
Winning London.
I think I have seen Winning London. Remember the Halloween specials they would do?
Yeah, and New York Minute.
I love New York Minute.
Yeah, so good.
Oh, I love Mary-Kate and Ashley.
They're so good.
And now they have The Row.
Yeah, they're just killing it.
And so chic.
So chic and cool.
We caught our new roommate lying to a group of people at a party we were hosting about having a dead dad. Like, would not stop trauma bragging. We literally have met her biological father. He helped us move in. Is this weird enough for confrontation, or is it a laugh it off thing?
That's definitely strange behavior. Mm-hmm. Don't you think? Like, wait, what? Have you done that?
No. To play devil's advocate, someone else could be a father figure to her.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Like, her biological dad might not be her, like, the one she refers to as dad. But it is interesting.
Well, there could be a father figure that had died in her life. Yeah.
It's definitely like something maybe to ask her about.
Yeah, definitely ask, and it's very a sensitive subject, so don't be too confrontational.
Right, and don't do it as a group.
When you approach it.
Yeah.
But like definitely I would maybe say, oh, like I was confused about this because I've met your dad, but you said your dad is dead.
Yeah. Ooh.
What's going on there?
That's a really good way to ask.
Yeah.
The girl I was friends with stopped talking to me when I asked her for money. We were at a pregame before a function for my sorority, and I asked her to pay me back for a night out I covered for her just the other night, like drinks, food, cover charge, everything. She literally blew up and left the party. We haven't spoken since, and things are super awkward. What the fuck? Help.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Yeah, that does suck.
Yeah, because it's like she needs to kind of pay you back. You need that money back. But what's going on there?
I don't know. It doesn't seem like this is a long-lasting friendship. It should blew up on you over that.
Exactly. It sounds a bit toxic.
Maybe ask like, is there something else going on?
Yeah, is there something else going on? But I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, I prescribe like a Venmo request charge. What do you guys use in the UK?
People keep asking me for the Venmo.
You gotta get it.
Venmo.
You're here enough.
I know, but like, do I need like an American card for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you use in the UK? Apple Cash?
We use Monzo.
What?
Or you just do bank transfer.
You like Wagamama?
Yeah.
I love Wagamama.
Chicken katsu curry.
Yeah.
But I get the mini one.
Okay.
From the kids menu.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like where else I went in London that I was like so clinically addicted to. I mean, I was in a really not touristy part, but like a not like
Were you staying in Soho?
I stayed in Mayfair.
Oh, okay, nice.
And I had the best dirty martini of my entire life at the Connaught.
Oh, wow. It's so in the Red Room.
No, we tried to get into the Red Room and they were like, it's booked and busy.
Yeah, the Connaught is so nice.
So nice.
Yeah, I don't like martinis.
Okay.
I don't like olives.
Have you been to Chinatown?
No.
Oh, it's amazing.
To be fair, I've not already been to many like Mayfair restaurants. They're so fancy.
They are really fancy.
Yeah, and like so expensive and like fancy. I've never really go to eat. I'm like not a foodie at all.
Okay.
Like I literally don't really love like food.
Right.
Like I obviously love to eat, but like I'm not like a foodie at all.
Right. We're having a family reunion this year, basically out of nowhere. Like we've never done this. I haven't spoken with most of my family in forever because we moved across the country like 10 years ago and they neglect us for that. How do I not make this thing super awkward and try to have a good time with the people I barely even know? LOL.
I feel like you just have to like think that you might not have the best time in the world. Like you're going to a family function where you don't know that many people, you haven't seen them in ages. So I think like prepare for the worst.
Yeah.
And hope for the best. Like it's not like you're gonna have the best night of your life, but like you might, but like don't go into it thinking you will because you don't need to.
And also like buddy up with your family.
Yeah, buddy up with your family, but like know that like it might be awkward, but like that's okay. Like it's not normal to like be best friends with family members that you like never see.
Right. I prescribed Sweet Home Alabama.
Love that movie.
That was a good one.
Isn't like every single thing that Reese Witherspoon in
amazing?
Is amazing. Like she just is never in anything bad.
Have you ever seen Little Fires Everywhere?
I started reading the book and then I didn't watch the series.
She was in that, right?
She produced it. Yeah, I think she was in it as well.
She was, right? Oh God, they never did a season 2 of that. So good. My boss said I'm on my phone too much at work. Is it crazy that this has made me start to look for a new job? Help, am I crazy?
Did you write this one? Is this you?
I actually have a funny story about this. I got fired from an internship in college because I was on my phone too much.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. So the boss has said you're on your phone too much?
Yeah, and they're like, yeah, so I'm just going to go get a new job then.
Okay, no. That's not a good idea because then same thing's going to happen again in your next job. Like you probably need to like stop being on your phone so much.
I know, but like sometimes we can't help it.
Well, you should start helping it.
I know.
Like I actually was like texting this guy and like he would for some reason he was like only texting me like kind of late at night, like before midnight, and then at midnight he would then be like, gotta go, I gotta put my phone away. And then he sent me a photo of like this basically like secure box that he would lock his phone in like at night to like not go on it anymore.
Oh.
And I don't know, I thought that was a bit of a red flag.
Oh, really?
That he locked his phone away. And also I'm like, you're locking your phone away when you're sleeping.
Yeah, what if something happens?
But also like you're sleeping anyway, so like what's the point?
Right. I mean,
But
maybe it's so he doesn't sit up and scroll.
Yeah, probably.
I'm a big scroller.
Yeah.
Like, right, I'm like...
I am thinking that something needs to change, like, in the world. Like, I've been thinking about it recently. Like, I actually feel like, what if we all, like, revolted and we're not going to be on social media anymore?
I am not partaking in that revolt.
But, well, yeah, I know, but, like, I've been thinking about it because I do feel like people's brains are being altered, like, and people are, like, getting more depressed and all these, like, quite negative things.
Yes.
So I feel like we're all addicted to our phones and social media because, like, the algorithms make us be. And I'm like, at some point we're going to all just be like, we can't take this anymore.
Yeah. I will definitely wait for other people to lead the charge on that. But, like, I am a follower, so, like, I will partake in it if everyone else is. But the thing is, I am so addicted. Like, when I'm without my phone, like, and I've been addicted to plenty of things in my life. I was very addicted to weed, the puff, like, this, that, and the third. There is no addiction like that in my phone. Like, I, like, scratch myself. When I don't have my phone, I'm like, where is it?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I actually have that too, to be fair. I am also addicted to my phone.
Like, I feel like my friend Brett, like, I'm pretty sure her, like, thumb is, like, permanently like this. Because, like, we're always on our phone so much. It's like this.
Yeah. What are we going to do about it?
I don't know. Let go and let God. Revolt?
I think there should be an uprising.
Yeah. You can start it.
Viva la revolution.
Yeah, against the phones. I saw my friend's boyfriend with another girl. They're in their honeymoon phase, and my friend gets super defensive about him. How should I tell her?
Hey, girl, your boyfriend's cheating on you.
What if she's like, you're lying?
Okay. Well, I don't know. I saw your boyfriend with another girl.
I would prescribe season 2 of Jersey Shore when Jenny and Snooki tell Sammy that Ron is cheating on her via a note.
Okay, do the note then.
Do the note, and it gets them in trouble, and Jenny beats Sam's ass, and it's a whole to-do. Actually, that's maybe problematic because people think Sammy beat Jenny's ass, but I thought Jenny beat Sammy's ass.
I think the note is a good idea.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be an anonymous note.
Until it's not. Okay. But in your case, it probably is. But I feel like her friend is going to be like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, but then, or you could confront the guy.
What if he's like, who's going to believe you?
Well, or maybe he'll be like,
ooh,
I'm sorry.
Record the conversation.
Yeah, with like a secret mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a camera.
All right, well, that was our last Tell Me What's Wrong.
Oh, okay.
Well, Amelia, what did we learn today?
We learned about loads of new TV shows that you can be prescribed when you're when you have a problem. And we learned that you have something wrong with your nose.
Yes, deviated septum.
A deviated septum.
I learned that you're not a foodie.
I'm not a foodie.
And I've learned that you're really, really good at prepping for things and you work very hard.
Oh, thank you.
That's my biggest takeaway, is that you work super hard and you have a really good mindset.
Yes, I do. And I've learned today that you are incredibly talented naturally. And that's annoying.
Oh, okay. Well, Amelia, thanks for stopping by the therapist office.
Thank you for having me.
You want to say a little bye, pussies?
Goodbye, pussies.
Hi, pussies, and welcome back to Therapuss. It is now Wednesday, so I have fully recovered from my Sunday night, which was spent at the Zach Bryan show. Shout out, Brianna. I love you more than anything in the entire world. Thank you for setting all of that up and bringing me on stage with him. I went with Tate. It was our little date night. Halfway and we were just, we were dancing, we were singing, and halfway through the show, Brianna was like, do you want to sing Revival? And I was like, no. I was like, I don't think I can do that. I'm a little too anxious to do that. But then Josh's girlfriend, who I fucking adore, Gabby, was like, you have to do it. Like, please, please, please do it. You have to do it. And Brett was also in the audience with her boyfriend. And I texted Brett and I was like, do I do this? And she's like, you absolutely have to fucking do this. And then her sweet boyfriend texted me, you got this. Like, go up and do it. Like, you can do it. I know you can. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. I am going to do this. So then Zach does his final song of the set list. Final song, because then he does his, what is it? Encore. He does Quit in Time. And then it happens really, really, really fast. Brianna was like, okay, follow me. And then you walk back he comes back out for Revival. You follow him back out. You wait, and then you go up, and she's like, go sing. And you're like, what? And she's like, go sing. And then so like, I don't know, there's probably a video of me looking back and being like, what do you want? What am I supposed to do? And then Zach is just the like nicest person literally ever, and like gave me a look like, come on, like while he's like performing to like a sold out fucking show. And we sang Revival together and it was like literally the coolest moment of my life. I remember being like, okay, like I've peaked. This is definitely the coolest. So Brianna, thank you for pushing me to do that. And thank you for inviting me on stage. I love you guys. And by the way, I would just like to say that I think people forget sometimes how important like the team behind someone is. And Zach's team was so incredible and so nice. So I just needed to shout them out. Specifically, Jay. I fucking love you, Jay. You made my night. You were incredible. Thank you for everything. Thank you, Brianna. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, everyone. It was literally like the most surreal best night of my life. And speaking of concerts, once again, this episode of Therapuss is sponsored by SeatGeek. Thank you, SeatGeek. Use my code Therapuss10 for 10% off your entire order. You can see any concert you want to go to, and there are so many incredible artists on tour. We have Chappell Roan, we have Zach Bryan, Noah Kahan, Taylor Swift, of course, Tate McRae, who, if you have not seen live, I could not recommend it higher. She puts on the best show ever. So please, you must see the Think Later tour live, but I could go on about that forever, but please use my code Therapuss10 for 10% off your purchase at SeatGeek.com and go see a live show with your friend. There is nothing more important in this world than live shows and live music, and I will stand by that until the day I die. It is just such a pure form of connection that you can't really find elsewhere in this modern day and age with all this technology. There's something to be said for seeing something live. Okay. Thank you, SeatGeek, for sponsoring this episode. Now for today's episode, we have, actually can't believe I'm saying this, we have Ed Sheeran on. He is the first patient I have made a house call to. My journey to this house call was treacherous. I had a 24-hour travel day, and I was like, you know what? Like, Ed Sheeran needs a house call for Therapuss. I'm gonna fucking show up for the house call. And we had the best time. We were supposed to speak for like 50 minutes, and we ended up speaking for like an hour and 40 minutes. And like, he is just the most down-to-earth, nicest guy, which is crazy because he's one of the biggest artists in the world. And I'm really excited for you guys to hear it because he's also really fucking funny. And we talked a lot about music and sports, which I just pretended to know about because obviously I don't know anything about sports. And yeah, I'm really excited for you guys to hear it. Okay, enjoy the episode. Love you, pussies. Hi, pussies. Welcome back to
What a way to start.
Of course. Of course. Well, welcome back to Therapuss, and welcome Ed Sheeran to Therapuss. Hi, Ed.
Oh, that was the best intro ever. I love that.
Of course. They're the pussies. Say hi to the pussies.
Hey, pussies. What's going on?
Well, this is, I want you to know, this is my first house call.
Wicked. Well, thank you.
For you.
Thank you.
Of course, we are in Boston right now. Ed is headlining Boston Calling.
Yeah.
You just got off of your 10-year anniversary of X shows.
Yeah. I actually, do you know, I haven't really done festivals in like a long time. I've done like the odd thing here and there, but it's nice to kind of come to, what I found, I hadn't been in America for gigs until the tour last year for, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. And I found being back in America how exciting it is. And I was like, I just need to, like, in between European tour dates or whatever, just always make sure I'm just coming back to America to do stuff. And festivals are a great way to do that.
I feel like you're the first person I've ever met from Europe that said that they've wanted to be in America by choice.
I don't know. I feel like America controls so much of the cultural conversation of the world, I think. And,
yeah.
You know, England is a great place to exist and live and create music and be inspired. But I feel like to be part of any conversation, you've got to be here, you know?
I mean, yeah, I love America.
And I love it. And I get to go to basketball games and American football.
Yeah, you were at basketball game with Renee Rapp last night.
Yeah.
How was that?
Great. I'd only ever been to 2 basketball games before. One was a Celtics Knicks game, and one was a Knicks someone else.
Okay.
So I haven't really like found a team. And then yesterday I was like, I saw all this green around and all these sort of like Irish symbols, and I was like, well, I guess I'm a Celtics fan now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was sitting there and I didn't really know what was going on. And Renee was like, okay, if you shoot from here, it's a 3. If you shoot from here, it's a 2. If they foul and then they get another one, then it's what. So she was explaining.
Yeah.
All of it. So I feel like I know now.
Yeah. I don't know anything about basketball either.
I feel like maybe the Celtics are like, because they're a really, really good team that win all the time, that maybe it was quite a obvious choice for me to be like, I'm a fan. I don't want to be like the guy that's
the easiest though. Why would you root for someone that loses?
Because I like Tennessee Titans. I like the
who?
The Tennessee Titans. I started rooting for them when they weren't doing that well because I lived in Nashville, and now they're starting to do quite well. It feels like, I've been with them for.
You lived in Nashville?
I've lived in Nashville twice for a year each time.
You like it?
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I feel like as a city now, it's become a proper tourist destination,
right.
And I feel like I lived in it at the point where it was just turning into that, so it was more of a homely atmosphere, right. I guess. But I mean, it still is homely on the just not in the centre's crazy now.
Yeah,
you've been there in the last few years.
I've never been.
The Strip is crazy.
I want to go. I've never been to Texas. I've never been to Nashville, which all blend together in my mind, by the way.
Quite different.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
But Nashville's like, as a country music fan, it's an amazing melting pot.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah.
When did you live there?
I lived there in 2013 and 2018.
Got it.
Yeah.
So did you write the X album in Nashville?
Most of it, yeah. I did some in New York.
Okay.
I did some in Nashville. I did some in Los Angeles, and like the last bits of it, like Thinking Out Loud and I'm a Mess, were in England.
Wait, so where's your favorite place to write?
So I have a theory that like instruments and rooms have songs in them, and I find that really good recording studios that have had lots of history in them actually have no songs in them. Because say Abbey Road, the Beatles took all the great songs out of Abbey Road, There's a studio in LA called Conway, like there's loads of great songs that have been taken out of that place. So I like taking a mobile studio, renting random houses and making music in those, and I find that has always worked. I find myself, it's quite difficult to get inspired in a classic studio, but it's quite easy to get inspired if you like rent a farm in the middle of nowhere,
right,
that has never had a music studio in it before, and create music for like 2 weeks and then move out.
Do you think that's because you're like sitting there and you're like thinking about all the songs? It's like when you're like hooking up with your partner and you're like thinking about all the people they've been with before.
I actually haven't done that. Like, that isn't like something that jumps into my mind.
That's just where my brain went.
Intimate. So when you're intimate, you're just thinking about.
Well, I'm never intimate, but I'm just saying, like in general, like you're in a space that everyone's been in before, and you're like, I don't want to be here. Like, how am I going to make something as good?
I think you just got to, do your best.
When's your birthday, Ed?
17th of February.
Aquarius?
Yeah, Aquarius. When's yours?
Do you like know anything about star signs?
I'm not like my uncle is a astrologist. So he says a lot of stuff to me that is very spot on about like my kids or my wife or me, and stuff that relates to my life. But like I've never been someone who's like, because I'm Aquarius, therefore I'm going to be compatible with this. But I'm just usually just either compatible with someone or not compatible with them.
Right.
Friendship or
right.
relationship. But as I said, my uncle being an astrologist, like he's said a lot of things that have happened and have been spot on. So I believe in it, but not to a point where like, if suddenly you were like, well, I'm this and it's incompatible with Aquarius, I wouldn't be like, well, we're not going to get on.
Right. Of course. I would. But my thing, I'm a Scorpio. Scorpio. Aquarius are so fun. You like to go out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to go in as well. Like,
really? Yeah.
I like to where I feel like you should be able to have fun wherever you are. Like
that's Aquarius.
I feel like we would have, like, you could go to a club, but also we could stay here, put on loads of music and get fucked up.
That's like the opposite of me. That's fascinating. I'm like needing to go somewhere, or else I'm just like high in bed and I need to go to bed.
So I I think when you are somewhere though, that's a good vibe.
Do you care if I take off my shoes?
That's fine.
It's so uncomfortable.
Should I take off mine?
Yeah. Your shoes are really cute though.
I've just done a show though. I don't know if my feet smell, so I'm going to keep them on.
No, it's okay. You can take them off.
No, I'm going to keep them on. You never know, you know?
You never know.
I've just been on stage and not like a couple of days ago, I wore these and like, you know.
Are those custom to your album?
They are.
When did you get these?
I got made them by a company called Canvas, and they made them for the show, and I just really like them.
They're gorgeous.
Thank you.
Is green your favorite color?
It is today. We're in Boston Green. No, my favorite color is probably blue.
Me too.
So we are compatible.
We are compatible. I love Aquarius. I never said I didn't.
So anyway, going back to the having to go out, I think that once you find this is like my pet peeve about going out is there's people always want to go to the next place if you're having fun at somewhere, and often the vibe dies in the car, especially in LA. Everything's like an hour drive away.
Yeah.
So you're having fun either at the house party or the bar, and you're like, let's go to the club. And then you're in a car for an hour, and then the vibe's gone. You get to the club, no one talks, a bit shit. You go home.
LA's the worst place to go out.
Yeah.
What's your favorite place to go out? London's pretty fun.
I don't really go. As I said, I would kind of go in London. So my favorite thing to do in London is find a good pub that would like. They do these things called lock-ins. So if you're drinking late and you know the people who run the pub, they'll then, as they clean up the pub, they lock the doors, and you can just stay in and drink until they've cleared up, and then you get to like go. But there's a pub in London that on a Tuesday they do a traditional Irish folk jam, and they just lock it all off, and then you sit down and you all sing folk songs and then leave at like 2:00 in the morning. That's like my favorite thing to do.
That's like my dream.
We should come.
I will.
When are you next in London?
Like literally, you tell me. Like I will literally come whenever.
No, but if I'm not there, I'll just say, because I know the guys that run the place, so I'll just say I got a friend coming in. Can he watch the folk jam?
Okay, that sounds amazing.
It's like a if you know type thing.
Right.
They have a pub out the front which is very busy, but out the back they have the jams.
That sounds amazing. Wait, so you're from London?
I'm actually from. So I was born.
You were born in London.
I was born in Yorkshire, which is like up north. So nearish. If you know about football, it's near-ish Manchester United. Like I'm not from Manchester, but I was born near Manchester, a place called Halifax, and then I moved to Ipswich, which is on the east of England, which is kind of the equivalent of here or like Rhode Island or Maine or something like that. Like it's not like a major town or city in terms of New York or LA, but it's like people know it. But so I moved there. I lived there. Well, I still live there, but I moved there when I was like 4. And then I lived in London for a little bit from 17, and then I moved to the States for a bit, and then I moved back to England.
You've been around the block.
Been around the block, yeah. I've never really felt at home anywhere other than Suffolk, which is where Ipswich is. Like as I said, like I lived in New York all of last year, and it felt amazing to be immersed in the culture of America and New York and stuff. But there is always a part of me that misses the countryside.
Okay, yeah. I want to go to the countryside of England so bad.
Well, that's the thing that I'll say about England is like the tourism of England. I feel like people come and they do London and they go and see Buckingham Palace and they go and, do whatever, have a Sunday roast in a pub. But that's like an English person doing tourism in America and just going to New York. Like America is huge and it has all the amazing national parks and all these like great cities with their own sort of cultural differences, and it's the same in England. Like if you were to get a train to Birmingham for the day or a train to Manchester for the day or Newcastle or Liverpool or even like go United Kingdom and go to Wales, there's some places that would blow your mind that aren't just the city with Big Ben in,
I know. I remember you because I saw you at, I forget where you played in LA. You did your latest album. What it was
the Shrine.
The Shrine.
Yeah.
It was the Shrine. I saw your show at the Shrine and you spoke about this town or something, and like you drink at a bar and then hop in the cold lake. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
Where is that?
That's in Scotland.
I need to go there.
That's in Scotland.
I left there and I was like, that is my dream.
So that's where, that's like the Highlands. So it's about, like everywhere actually is not that far on the train in England. We'd have quite a good train system. It's like, it's getting like really expensive. It's actually cheaper to fly places than it is to get the train. But if you want to see the country, like get a train up to Edinburgh and then you could get a train into the Highlands and you would see everything. It is like a really nice.
Ooh, I want to go to Edinburgh because have you seen One Day?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Have you actually?
Yes, of course.
What do you think?
I love it.
It's amazing. I cried.
I was in the recent one day.
Yes. Oh, you saw the Anne Hathaway one,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
You
No,
need to
I
watch
haven't seen the recent
The
one.
recent one's amazing.
Right.
Because they study at Edinburgh and then... Am I
Is it the
pronouncing
same-
that right?
Yeah, Edinburgh. So it's Edinburgh. So you
Edinburgh.
it's spelt borough, but
Okay.
you would say Edinburgh.
Right.
Like-
when I was
like
when I was in France, I kept saying bonjour.
Yeah.
And then everyone was like, that's not like how you say it.
At least you're trying though.
I am trying.
You know?
Thank you.
I always think when I go to like I lived in Italy for like most of lockdown, and no one in the village that I lived spoke English, and so I was like, well, I guess I have to learn Italian. And then as I was learning Italian, I was like, English people are so obnoxious, because usually we would just go to other countries and just talk loudly, if we want people to understand us. And I was like, imagine you're in like Whole Foods and there's just someone from another country screaming in their language at the person serving, and you're just like, well, like, what?
Right.
You know, that's us.
Yeah,
that's
that is
us everywhere.
Unfortunately, I was actually thinking about that the other day because I was like, "Hi," in France, and I was like, "That's not right." I need right.
Did you enjoy France?
What?
Did you enjoy France?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
Can I say something about Italy though? Because I was also just in Italy, and I need you to keep it real with me. The Italian food in Italy is not it.
Okay, so I'm not going to offend my Italian friends.
I love my Italian friends.
So this is why. So this is. I personally prefer the blend of Italian American
Me too.
food, and I personally prefer the blend of Mexican American food, Japanese American food. Well, the traditional sushi that you get in Japan, I think, is unbeaten. But I love, there's like blends that they do in California. Of like sushi rolls that they're just interesting. I just like, you know, but yeah, I'm with you. I do like traditional Italian food when I'm there. I feel like this is going to like kick off in the comments, but I feel like, you know, Italians whenever people emigrated over here, then would live in boroughs of like pizza in Brooklyn, I think is amazing.
Yes, it's because the tap water.
And then, the kind of, yeah, I guess the tap water and the sauce they use. They would use spices. They might be living next to someone from a different country that uses different spice, and they use that. And I think that's why American food, Americanized. Well, not even America. It's because it's still like, it's still traditional, but it's just got hints of. I think because America is full of, it's built on immigration,
Right.
So. People are all like, there's people from many different cultures living in the same area, and they're taking little bits from every. Like I went to a Italian Japanese restaurant in.
That sounds incorrect. I'm just going to be honest with you.
It was wicked.
Really?
It was wicked. Yeah.
Italian Japanese.
Yeah. Two of the best cuisines on the planet.
What,
Let's go.
Like a pasta sushi roll.
No, it wasn't so much that. It was like teriyaki pizza or.
I'll throw up right now. I'll throw up right now. I'm sorry.
This
one time,
comment section is going to be
one time
very.
no, but the thing is,
have you seen who's there's like a couple on the internet. It's like the Italian boyfriend and an American, and he like breaks the pasta and she goes crazy, or the other way around. Have you seen that?
No.
Anyway, it's like a couple. One of them is Italian and one of them is either American or English, and they're making like big faux pas cooking, like getting spaghetti and breaking it in half to cook it. You know?
Look, the only reason I got bugged out by the teriyaki pizza is because one time I had a teriyaki omelet. Oh my God, I'm actually going to start to throw up thinking about it. And that
doesn't sound great.
Does teriyaki pizza sound any better?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think omelets are a very delicate thing. I think you can't fuck with omelets too much.
It was seriously like, I have shivers thinking about it. The worst
But that's
meal.
the thing, like the texture of eggs, like actually isn't. The texture of eggs actually can be like really gross if it's not done correctly.
Disgusting. My dad used to make me eggs every morning before school. He was so fucking bad at it. I'm so sorry. And I can only eat eggs from a diner now.
Right.
I'm gonna throw up. Seriously thinking about we need to move on.
I'm very particular with eggs.
How do you like them cooked? And that's the last question I'll ask about eggs.
If I'm out of the house, I'll usually have poached, because that's like, you can't really get grim poached eggs. But if I'm in the house, I do scrambled.
You don't do hard boiled, do you?
My kids do hard boiled. It's like, that's like the easiest snack for a kid. You just stick an egg in. We've got chickens at our house, so you just go and pick up the eggs, boil the eggs, take the shell off and just.
Okay,
and then
so
they can just sit there. With
you
an egg.
literally have like a hard-boiled egg fresh out the chicken.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Ed, what are you therapist about today? If you need inspiration, I can start.
Yeah, hit me.
Okay. What am I therapist about? I don't really like how I constantly have to show my passport at every step of the way when I'm traveling out of the country. It's like, I have it, I promise.
TSA.
Yeah, I hate TSA.
TSA. And what I want, I just want a bit of consistency.
Yeah.
I want like, okay, everyone, every time you take your shoes off, no lighters in your bag. You always have to take your laptop out, and that's just the blanket rule. And you are always going to get searched when you go through, and that's it. But like sometimes I go, and it's like, you can keep your shoes on, keep your laptop in your bag, do this. And then sometimes I got given, when I was making Multiply, I got given a engraved Zippo lighter from Johnny, who I'd made it with the lyrics of Photograph on. And I was flying, thank you, I was flying from, I think, LA to Nashville to then get my stuff and then fly home. And it had no lighter fluid in it. It was brand new in the box, and it was like, he'd given it to me for my birthday and blah 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 blah. And it went through the scanner, and they just took it and threw it in the bin. And I was
that's
just like,
horrible.
Yeah, and I was like, but it doesn't have any fluid in it. Like you can't. Anyway, it was weird. But yeah, TSA.
You weren't like, I'm Ed Sheeran, what do you think I'm gonna do? Like,
no. Oh mate, there was another time where I'd flown with I really like Napa wine, and I had a really nice bottle of Napa wine in my rucksack, and I'd forgotten to take it out, and they took it out, and they were like, "Look, you can't have this," and I was like, "Please do me a favor, just take that home and drink it with your partner."
Aww.
And he just put it in the bin in front of me, and I was like,
despicable.
"It's a really nice bottle of wine. Just take it and drink it with your partner." And he just like looked at me and just put it in the bin. But anyway, there's obviously really nice people that work for TSA, and just sometimes you have a bad experience.
yeah, I have bad experiences quite frequently. You don't have pre-check?
Every now and then, yeah. Every now and then.
You got to make sure you have it all the time.
We do pre-check for like I know the people at the New York airport, so we get it's a guy that like runs the car company that we use, like knows all the.
Right.
I think he used to be NYPD, and he's just got the hookups. But yeah, not everywhere.
Okay, well, so what are you pissed about?
What am I pissed about? Oh, my football team. Ipswich, who have had 22 years of not being very good. It's not like in America. In America, you just have a league. If you're bad, whatever. If you're bad in England, you get dropped down to a lower league. It's less money, you're not on television. And if you're bad, you get dropped down to a lower league. And then it's just like that. It sends clubs into like spirals of bankruptcy. So we were in a really low league, not on television. And then we got this amazing manager who then took us into the next league, which is sort of on television. And then that amazing manager has now taken us into the Premier League, and we're now back on top as a football club. But there's rumours that Chelsea or Man United are going to poach him and take him.
That's horrible.
So I'm a bit pissed about that.
Okay, well, tell them that you don't want them to do that.
You can't, mate. It's like, it's his career. He's a great coach. And you know, they will obviously pay him more than Ipswich. But I would just love one season in the Premier League with an amazing manager who knows the team and can, I want the best crack at the season.
I wish you could see my brain trying to follow this right now. Wait, so did you ever play sports growing up?
I mean, yeah, a bit. I played football a bit growing up, but I was very much like the only thing I was good at was music. So that's sort of what I focused on. Right. I didn't really, none of my spare time was used. When I was like 10, I played for a football team, but as soon as I picked up with the guitar, I was like, I'm not doing anything else other than music, including schoolwork. I was just like, I was like, I don't need to do my exams because my exams will not help me become, all I need to do is write songs, perform. And I was very sort of clear. My parents thought that I was like not gonna, they were like, you need something to fall back on. And I was like, why would I need something to fall back on? I am going to be a singer. I had like
honestly, that's the attitude. I mean, no, now look at you.
Well,
you're a singer.
This is what I say. I go and do talks in schools all the time to like music students. And I'm like, if you have a plan A and no plan B, then it will work. Like the moment you have a plan B, you then have something to like fall back on it. When the going gets tough, you'll go, I'll just do this. But like the hardest days of my career in the early days were the days where I was like, all my friends were starting to go to university. They were getting jobs. They like lived in they lived in places, you know, and I was there just like slogging, looking at missing all the parties, not doing anything, being like, why am I doing this? And always like coming back to the point of being like, well, what else would I be doing? And then eventually it worked, and those hard times actually led to the good times. And I think you have to have the hard times for it to feel like you deserve it. I think like I don't feel like I have imposter syndrome because I've been on the journey. Does that make sense?
Yes, no, that makes makes total sense. It's because when stuff happens really fast, then you have imposter syndrome. But if it's a slow burn, then you're like, okay, like I know I deserve this because I know what I've went through to get here.
And when you get on stage for the first time and 10 people have bought a ticket to your gig, you're so fucking grateful. And it's not like you don't see the 200 people that haven't bought tickets, you see the 10.
Yeah.
And the empty room behind it doesn't exist because you go, I'm just so grateful that like people have turned up. Whereas I think if I'd gone in here and you start doing those, I don't know, I think you'd feel a bit more different about it.
No, 100%. Was there a moment that you're like, not like an I made it moment, but like, okay, this is gonna work?
Honestly, it was the first paycheck that I got from music, and it wasn't anything big. It was I played a wedding, and I didn't even play my songs. I played for 2 hours at a wedding, and I just played covers, and I got paid £200, which to me at the time that was pretty much my rent for the month. And I remember just being like, oh, I can make a living out of music. And it wasn't like I'm rich. It was just like, oh, if I do this every week, that's my living done.
Yeah.
Like, and this can be my job, because everyone would always say, get a real job. And then that was the proof that you could actually make a living. Like, if all I'd need to do is just play weddings and play covers and do that. So that was like my first I've made it moment, I guess.
So,
and then I guess the next I've made it moment would be the first gig that someone who you don't know buys a ticket to your show.
Right.
Because I would always get my friends to come to gigs. So the moment you have people that are just coming of their own accord, I was like, oh, this is really working.
What was the first song for you that worked? Was it the A-Team?
Yeah, the A-Team, yeah.
I remember when it was the iTunes Song of the Week.
Someone came up to me yesterday. I was in the Boston Children's Hospital, and I did sort of a meet and greet afterwards, and one of the doctors came up to me and was like, oh yeah, I remember when it was the Song of the Week, and I totally forgot that iTunes
They used to do that.
But that was like, I remember getting that and being like, yes!
It worked.
Because it just goes out to like 500,000 people.
It worked. I downloaded it. Yeah.
Come on.
And now it's the first song that plays every time I plug my phone into something.
You've got to download the song that says A. There's one that's just silence that for like 2 hours, just called A. You have to download.
I like that the A-Team plays.
I feel like it's contributed to the hate that I get.
You do not get hate.
Oh man, yeah. Not so much anymore. I feel like I came off social media for like a long time, and I feel like now I've come back into being a bit more present.
Right.
People, I feel like people had an opinion of me because they didn't know me, I think.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's the definition of social media.
In it, yeah. So I feel like being more present and having my personality out there. Or maybe people hate me more, I don't know.
Well, speaking of problems, let's look into, do you know about the Tell Me What's Wrongs?
Let's go, yeah.
Okay, so the Tell Me What's Wrongs, the pussies write in, and
I love it. Let's go.
They tell us what's wrong, and we give them advice, and then we prescribe them a remedy.
Cool. Are you guys coming to Boston Calling, by the way?
So my friend just had a baby, so I have to go home.
I was going to say, because we're going to go and catch the Renee Rapp show
I know. I had no idea she was here. I had no idea she was here until I saw you guys at the basketball game today.
Well, why would you think she was here? Because she hates Boston.
Yeah, she does hate Boston.
Yeah.
She does. So that's why I was like, no, there's no way Renee's here. Oh, this one I totally relate to. I think I have bladder control issues. I'm 16 and I peed the bed last week. That's ridiculous. And I peed my pants in Applebee's last night, completely sober. I'm literally always pissing myself.
Black jeans.
Black jeans?
Black jeans.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have an issue with pee where I can't go to bed until I know that every ounce of pee is out of my body. So like every 30 minutes I pee. But you know what
Drink a lot of water.
No. And you know what I've realized is you train your bladder. Like you train a stomach, you train your bladder. So because I pee so much, have trained my bladder to just like constantly need to pee. So that's what I would prescribe to this girl. Just like hold it in.
Or black jeans.
Or black jeans.
Because then no one will ever see it.
Right.
You know? If you wear, like, I find this, like, I go to like really hot countries in like Asia, which are very, very humid. And I find if I wear green shorts, I've always just got a sweaty ass.
Yeah.
So if you wear black shorts, doesn't show up.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, black shorts, black trousers.
Right.
And
Okay,
then-
I think that's a better prescription than just holding it in.
Yeah.
That way you can pee your pants.
Well, no, but I think the point is she can't hold it in. I think that's the point.
But you can. It's just uncomfortable. Have you ever had a lymphatic drainage massage?
Oh my God, no, I don't know what that is.
Okay, so basically it's like they beat you up and they get all the toxins out of your body.
Oh, I have.
Yep.
I did that I toured Russia in 2019, and I remember going to do that in a room, and he was beating me with these sticks. And
Yes!
and
Yes!
I walked in my swim shorts, and he looked at me and he was like, "No shorts."
Yeah.
And so I took them off, and I was standing naked in front of him, big guy, and I was just like cock out and everything, and I was a bit like feeling a bit weird about it, you know.
I'd freak.
And he just looks at me, and he looks down, and he looks up and goes, "My sister, big fan."
No! And did you still let him do the massage?
Yeah, it was
Good for
it was
you.
kind of weird. It was kind of weird. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I felt almost violated, you know.
For sure. But did you feel skinny after? Because that's what those massages are for.
No, 2019 was in my fat phase.
Oh,
I
you're
had
FP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? In America, I don't know what, this is so stupid, but I used to think that no carb just meant no bread, no fries, blah, 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 blah.
It's
and I was
everything.
like, well, I can eat chicken wings. So I just ate chicken wings for about a year and a half.
I think those are carbs.
Yeah. And
Are they actually?
I put on I don't know what it would be in pounds, but I put on 4 stone, which how many
What are stones?
pounds? 12 pounds to a stone or 14 pounds to a stone. So yeah, about 50 pounds.
I also put on a lot of weight this past year, but I recently started Ozempic.
Hannah, how's that?
Can you tell that I've been on Ozempic?
Is it not really bad for you?
Okay, so I lied. I'm not on Ozempic, but I was just seeing that if you were to believe me, because I had all the pussies start this rumor
I
that
feel
I
like
was on
Ozempic, people get sunken eyes on Ozempic. So I don't think you're on.
Oh,
Do you know what I'm prone to putting on a lot of weight, and what I found is just going to the gym regularly and trying to portion size.
oy.
So I like that lobster roll. It's not a huge portion. You have that, you're good.
Right. I have this thing where I overeat. My friends always say, would it kill us to go to bed hungry?
Yeah, I have that. I don't have an off switch, but if I have just one thing to eat, then the off switch is there.
Right.
If I have that, I won't be I need to order another. But if everything's in front of me, I will eat it.
Yep, same.
Yeah.
That's because I overorder.
Yeah.
And I smoke before every meal.
Oh, weed.
Yeah. I have to, or else I'm not hungry. I think I need to go to the doctor. This guy likes me, but he follows way too many bitches on Instagram. He's cute and nice, but IDK, the Instagram thing freaks me out, and I haven't been taking him seriously. What do I do? My foot is asleep.
I think it depends what you want from the relationship. If you want a casual hookup, then don't worry about it. But if you are looking to have a longer term relationship, then maybe it's a problem that he's in touch with a lot of BITCHs.
Mm-hmm. So I would prescribe the dark web. And you go on the dark web and you pay someone to hack his Instagram. And
This sounds like you've done it before.
no, but I know that you can, if that makes sense.
I don't
And-
think it's that serious, man. They're saying do I if they were dating and he is it he or she? Did you?
No idea.
So if they're dating and they think that their partner is cheating on them and they're thinking about getting serious, then maybe you can do some. I'm not advocating dark
Dark web, hack, block every single one of them. And he'll be like, why the fuck did these people block me?
Oh, do it like that. Right.
Why did they block me? But he blocked them. He'll just never know.
But then, if that person finds out that you've
I'll never find out.
I guess not.
I don't think I'm a good kisser. Please help me. Every kiss I've had has been drunk. How do I kiss without alcohol? Okay, so I definitely wrote this. I saw a video of myself making out with someone the other day, and it was just despicable. So I don't really have advice to give here.
Is there a way to be a bad kiss? I feel
Yes. Yes.
okay, limited tongues. I feel like too much tongue is a bit grim.
Yeah, I wish I could show the video, but it is so, how do I put this? Demoralizing and embarrassing. I can't, I don't know what advice to give this person.
Are you a maximum tongue
I don't know. And like I would sometimes I would practice on the door.
Well, I think the practice needs to be. I think you just need to
do it.
Kiss a lot of people, yeah.
Okay.
And then eventually, I think you learn quite quickly the do's and don'ts.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, you would think so. I haven't. I'm gonna prescribe Angus. What is it? Angus Snog and Angus Shong. What the fuck is it called?
Angus thongs and full frontal snogging.
Perfect snogging or full
frontal snogging.
Are you sure that's what it's called?
Angus thongs and full frontal snogging. Yeah.
Can we please check this?
That is what it's called in England.
I think they're two different names.
Yeah. But you know, as I say, it's the English language, so we're right.
Oh, well.
No one wants to, like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. It's called the Philosopher's Stone because in the book,
it is not.
It fucking is. In the book, it is the Philosopher's Stone.
Why would they change it?
Because America was like, well, we don't know what philosophy. Like, I'm telling you, there's so many things that have been changed for the American market that like really grind my gears. I'm like, it's the fucking.
Like what else?
That's probably the main one. It is Nicholas Flamel's Philosopher's Stone. It says it in the fucking book. It isn't called the Sorcerer's Stone. Sorry, man. I'm like, yeah.
No, I get it. Is that what you're therapist about? Wait, so did you read the Harry Potter books?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
I did,
so you want to know what I did?
Yeah.
So everyone was reading, and obviously I was like, well, if everyone's reading, I have to read. And so I read it, and then I got to the fourth one. And if you remember the Goblet of Fire, it's like fucking 500 pages long. I'm not reading that. So I got through half of it, and I would show up to school every single day, 100 pages in, like just faking it, and then I never read again. But I told everyone I finished the entire series.
I actually, do you know, the only books I read as a kid were Harry Potter, and then I never read again. And then I was on my honeymoon, and they had the Harry Potter books on the boat we were on, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna start reading this, and now I read all the time. So it's actually got me into reading again. I'm reading Three Body Problem at the moment.
I just watched that show.
Yeah, the book's
very confusing.
The book's pretty great. Yeah, have you heard of like the real life shit that's gone on though? There's like a lawyer that did the deal for the show for Netflix that killed he like poisoned someone that was involved with the book or maybe owned the rights to the book, and it's all kicking off in China at the moment with it's like but real life shit.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, look it up.
Do you understand Three Body Problem? Because I didn't, but can I tell you have you seen the show?
Yeah.
Do you remember when they did Lana Del Rey's video games?
Yeah.
How good was that scene, huh?
That song is incredible.
It's the best song ever.
That song came out the same time as A-Team, and it was like we were kind of doing the same late night shows at the same time.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, that song's just kind of like the perfect debut song, isn't it?
Yeah, one can say that about the A-Team as well.
Thank you.
Of course.
What do you think is another perfect debut song?
Oh, this is my favorite topic of conversation. Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. Hit Me Baby One More Time by Britney Spears.
So that's it. There is no better debut song.
Those are the two great. I'm trying to think.
I think Hit Me Baby One More Time is like top 2 or 3 best songs ever written.
It's really rare to have like a moment where your debut song hits. So Stay With Me, Sam Smith. But that wasn't his debut.
No,
I think he did Latch.
Latch with Disclosure, and then it was Money on My Mind, I think, was the first from that album.
So I guess it's the only real like date, like it was like video games, Driver's License, Hit Me Baby One More Time.
Lala. You know that one?
Lala?
Yeah, Sam's I'm crying in my eyes like a kid. No, I think it was Latch, then Money on My Mind.
Right.
Then,
so I was wrong about Sam Smith, evidently.
It was after. No, that was like 5th single, I think. Again, that was Multiply era. So
Katy Perry, I Kissed a Girl is a great debut.
That's great.
Lady Gaga, or I guess, you would think Just Dance is Lady Gaga's, but it wasn't actually. I think it was
what
like.
Was Gaga's first?
I want to say it was like something maybe Summertime or and Nothing Else I Can Say, or there was a few off the fame, but that's a great debut album. But I think the biggest one in recent memory is Driver's License.
Driver's License.
I was such
that
a
was
moment.
on in the gym earlier, and I was like, "This is
It's such an instant classic." I have
so
a playlist called Instant Classics, and it's my favorite playlist I have.
It's great. I mean, that song's great. Both those records actually, Guts and Sour, are like I think. Unskippable. There's just like it's just as a record, just a great record.
She's so. I mean, it's so nice in our like environment where it's just single. When you have an artist that like puts out an album and it's like a body of work.
And like yeah, there's something to be said. Like I feel like there's sometimes I make records where I'm like, I want every single song to sound like a single. And like that was how I made Multiply and Divide. And then sometimes I make records where I'm like, this is going to sound like an album. And that was how I did like Subtract and Plus. And it's weird, the ones that like no one really notices with Multiply, they kind of see it in the same way. But I was while I was crafting that album was just like, I'm treating every single song as if it could be a single from the record. Whereas with Subtract, I was like, I don't actually think there's any singles other than Eyes Closed. And I just want it to be a journey and a story. I think there are different ways to make.
Subtract is so great.
Thanks,
Eyes Closed played on the plane.
Thank you.
On the way here.
I really like that record. I can't really listen to it again. But I do like it. I'm back in sort of wanting to make fun songs again.
Yeah.
I kind of had like a year and a half of being like, I'm just going to write nothing but sad songs.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's cathartic.
Yeah. But I don't think it's actually what people necessarily want all the time. I think what worked about Multiply and Divide was the fact that there was upbeat songs and sad songs. And I think what didn't work about Equals was I was actually in a quite happy spot. Therefore, there's not like much heartbreak on the record.
Of course.
And then Subtract is just all dark heartbreak.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you need a balance of both.
Do you still like care how people receive your records, or are you at that stage where it's like, I'll make what I want? And
I don't believe any artist that says they don't, otherwise you wouldn't release music, because you'd be like, if I don't care what people think, then why would I even put it out? You know, you just sort of like make the music and be like, well, that's made me feel good. So yeah, all artists, we want to be loved. That's why we are on stage, and that's why, you know, you sign to a record company to go, I would like people to hear the music that I'm making. I don't really subscribe to this whole like not caring thing of being like, oh, I don't care how it does, and I make music for me. And like, if you did do that, then you wouldn't release it. I think that's all a kind of ruse of, because it sounds cool to say, but every artist wants people to like their music. It makes you feel less insecure. You write something insecure in a song that you deep down are just like, oh my God, I just need to put this out and I feel really uncomfortable with it. And you want to have people be like, I feel the same way.
Right.
And then that sort of like justifies the feeling. And then you've got something, what I loved about Subtract is out of real pain and hurt and sorrow, actually something beautiful happened. And touring that record and meeting people who were like going through the same things or had gone through similar things. And that's like what is amazing about music. Yeah, it really pisses me off when people are like too cool to... You know, they're like, oh, I don't care how it does. I'm like, fucking shut up.
Yeah.
You do. Everyone does.
Actually,
I wouldn't say everyone does. That if you're signed to an indie label and you like, there are definitely people that I know that don't tour, they don't promote the records, they put the records out on an indie label and they keep it moving. Those are the ones that actually don't care. But anyone in my sphere,
that's
anyone in the pop game definitely cares.
Right. Is there any song that you wrote that you were like, I am putting this out because I need this song to do well. I need people to connect with this song. Is there any song in your discography that really just like had that?
I mean, Perfect, I put like every ounce of everything behind because I was... do you know, like the lawsuit with Thinking Out Loud was like a big blow to my... confidence as a songwriter, because I put all of my time and effort into being a songwriter, and it's something that I take really seriously. And then suddenly it was like questioned, and then people were like, oh, you just steal songs and stuff. So and that was like my big ballad at that time. So Perfect was this thing where I was like, I'm going to write a song 100% on my own, and I'm going to make sure it is bigger than Thinking Out Loud. Wow. And I'm going to prove to people that I am a songwriter and that songwriting is my craft that I work on. And so I put everything into the video of that, everything into the production of that, everything into the promotion of that. I managed to snag Beyonce, to get on it, and it ended up being, like Thinking Out Loud never went to number one. Perfect went to number one. And
Thinking Out Loud never went to number one?
No, it's like one of the longest number twos of
what?
Yeah, it was Uptown Funk time. So
Uptown Funk was that one was everywhere.
Yeah.
Wait, so was this you? Were you the one that got on the stand and started playing the chords? Yeah. And you did so cool.
Well, do you know what it is? It's a lot of these lawsuits a lot of them are brought by non-musicians, and they kind of get told that they have a case, and they're like, well, this is the reason you have a case, is because the chords are similar. But any musician would be able to be like, well, there is a toolkit of chords that are used with songs, and there's only a certain amount of ways that you can do it in different orders. And then if you have those chords, like there are certain notes and melodies that are going to sound good over that. And anyway, I feel that there's times where I've heard songs that sound near identical to songs that I've written, but I know the way that songwriting works, you know? Like it's no one goes in the studio and goes, let's steal this song. Everyone obviously people get inspired by music, but that's why you know, that's kind of the linearness of it. You know, the Beatles were inspired by Chuck Berry and Elvis Presley, and that's why they started off doing rock and roll, and then they got inspired by Ravi Shankar and went to India and made all this. You're inspired by different musicians and genres and songs and times, and that is just how music works. And it's kind of like a lie to pretend that it doesn't. No one is making truly original music in 2024, right? Because in 2024 everything's already been made. We're just basically fusing. It's the cuisine thing. It's Japanese food mixed with Italian food. That's where we're at now. It's taking things that have already been and blending it and making it your own. And I feel like over my career, that's how I've made songs. Is I would listen to hip hop, but I'd also listen to singer-songwriter music, and I'd also listen to folk music, and that's where something like Galway Girl would come out. I'd make a song where you would rap, but then also have trad music in it. You know, and I think that's an important thing to remember in music, is it's all been done before. Right.
Who are some of your like biggest inspirations, whether that be songwriting or production or?
I think songwriting. I think someone like Max Martin. I think it has just got the. He's got
juice.
It. Yeah. And I've been fortunate enough to like work with him on, you know, all sorts of stuff. We won an Emmy recently for a song that we did for Ted Lasso, which is so different to the Justin Bieber I Don't Care song. That's more of a singer-songwriter song, and I Don't Care is more of a pop song. But his approach to both, and how he's very much like less is more on melodies and words, where I've always been a like more is more and try and cram everything in. But he's a very good like editor as well as just coming up with ideas. I love how, like, because he has his like MXM production camp, and he's got all these amazing Swedish writers and producers that work for him. So like he can oversee a lot of projects at once and just be like, well, this bit doesn't work, maybe take that. Or like he listened to a song that I'd made the other day with a producer that he works with a lot, and he was just like, the pre doesn't sound right, you should redo the pre. But not be like, this is what you should do. He just with his ears, he's just like, yeah, you should change the pre. And I love that about him as a songwriter.
I mean, he's made some of my favorite songs. Have you heard the new Ari record?
Loved it.
The We Can't Be Friends.
We Can't Be Friends. Incredible. So the guy that produced that, I'm working with at the moment, Ilya.
Yes.
But he, so the first time I worked with Max, he came to stay with me in Suffolk, and the night before, I just got a load of wine in, and I was like, before we work, like, let's like let loose together a little bit. And we got really, really, really drunk. And at about 2 o'clock in the morning, I was like, Max, I know you have it, but play me the original demo of I Want It That Way. And he had his original demo of it.
So cool.
And he also had the original demo of Baby One More Time.
I was about to say.
Do you know that they got Mutt Lange to rewrite I Want It That Way just before it came out? They were like, because Max was obviously written I Want It That Way in kind of broken English. He chose lyrics that were phonetically, you know, tell me why, like phonetically. And the record company, I think, were like, oh, these lyrics don't really mean anything. Let's make sure it means something. So they got Mutt Lange to rewrite it. And the Backstreet Boys recorded it, and it's on YouTube. So you can find this song with it's totally different lyrics, and they scrapped it just before it came out. They went, actually, no, the original version. But you can hear the Mutt Lange version on.
Mutt Lange, why is it?
Mutt Lange
did he do Shania Twain?
He did Shania Twain, yeah.
Wow, I'm really proud of myself for knowing that.
Yeah, he was married to Shania Twain.
Yep, I knew that because I watched the Shania Twain documentary. I love me Shania.
Yeah. Me too.
She's great. Jinx! Are you having fun?
Yes.
Oh, me too.
I also feel like I chatted about football for 20 minutes, which I don't think is necessarily
No, yes, it is. It's all we're just hanging out.
Cool.
My ex-friend and crazy roommate blacked out at our college bar and poured a drink on me, pushed me, and kept flipping my friends and I off. I don't think she remembers it because she was blacked out, but how do I get revenge?
Do you believe in the blackout thing?
What do I believe? You've never blacked out before?
Oh no, I mean I have, but it's more like passing, like
right. You pass out. You don't.
There was one time actually I was in and I was drinking Cafe Patron, and I went to bed. This is not really blacked out. This is like sleepwalking, and I sleep naked. Okay. I enjoy the freedom that it brings to my life. And I got up in the middle of the night to take a piss, and I opened the toilet door, and I walked out, and then suddenly the door closed, and I opened my eyes, and I was in the corridor, completely naked.
What?
Without a key to my room. So I was just standing there naked, like, CCTV, and I'm just like, oh, fuck.
How did you get out of that?
Well, I was looking around. I was like, how do I get out of this? And there was someone's room service tray was outside their room with a napkin. And so I took the napkin and I covered my junk, and I went into the lobby of the hotel all the way down, and I walked up. There's like 4 o'clock in the morning. No one's there apart from someone. And they looked at me kind of like, because I was playing that weekend. And so they looked at me like this. And I was like, please don't fucking tell anyone. Can you let me in my room? And then they came up and let me in my room. And my security guard wiped the footage the next day. Pretty sure he filmed it on his iPhone, so he's got something to blackmail me with. But yeah, it was a thing.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's like not so much blacked out, but definitely like my most embarrassing.
No, yeah, I've blacked out before, like multiple times. But what was I gonna say? In terms of this girl and her friend that she wants to get revenge on, look. I'm sorry your friend blacked out and was mean. And that's a conversation to be had, but there's no revenge necessary. Like, that's more like
revenge is bad.
Revenge is, and I'm the most revengeful person ever.
I think just be aware next time there'll be a certain switch that you see in your friend where you're like, oh, this is going a bit south. Yeah. And then that's the time for lots of water, lots of bread, and a taxi home.
I prescribe the show Intervention.
It's
a show where they just like basically are like, you have a problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Do they like unpack the problem, or they just?
Of course,
point
it's an intervention.
Right.
It's amazing. Have you seen it? Or obviously not. I just explained it to you.
Yeah. What am I watching at the moment? Oh, I just watched Baby Reindeer.
Me too. Yeah. How good was that?
It's incredible.
Richard Gadd is amazing.
Yeah. Have you seen the Piers Morgan interview with the?
No, because I think giving this woman a platform that like did all this.
Is it definitely confirmed it's her?
I mean, seems like it.
You watched the interview, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
You wouldn't know.
I saw a clip on TikTok. Okay.
I remember I watched the full interview, and about 10 minutes in, I was like, maybe it's not. And then by the end, I was like, it definitely is.
Well, I saw a clip on TikTok, and she sounds like her, so I was like, yeah, this makes sense. Did Piers Morgan?
So you just went, oh, she's Scottish.
Yes.
So it must be her.
Yes. Like literally, is Richard Gadd Scottish? Wait.
Yeah,
question about Scotland.
He's from Fife, I think.
Question about Scotland, and I need you not to be like, Jake, what the fuck? Is Scotland in England?
So never say that in Scotland.
Okay.
You'll get into a fight.
Oh, okay.
And never say that Wales is in England. And never, ever say that Ireland is in England. Or ever say that Ireland is in the United Kingdom.
But it is.
It's not.
It's not.
Northern Ireland is in the United Kingdom.
Okay.
So the United Kingdom is Northern Ireland, Wales, England, Scotland. Scotland, not so much Northern Ireland. Scotland and Wales both have like... It sort of manifests as jokey, but like there's problems dating back, hundreds and hundreds of years of like England. We haven't got a great history.
Not the best.
Most of the world's problems stem from England's colonialism.
Right.
Like
we're in Boston. Everything. The Tea Party.
Yeah. What's
the Boston Tea Party?
What? Tell me we don't learn that in school.
You're kidding. It was the most ridiculous thing of all time. So to protest England, like, look, I didn't really listen in school, so like someone stop me if I'm wrong. It was like America, and America had just started or whatever, and they were like vibing, and they were like, we're like not down for England anymore. So to protest England, they decided to dump all of their tea in the Boston Harbor.
Right.
It's just ridiculous, almost.
That showed them.
Oh yeah. It was what was it? It was to protest taxes on tea, right?
Right.
What?
So anyway, England have had quite a bad history of being bad with like Ireland and Scotland and Wales and kind of everyone, but it's kind of manifests itself in jokey ways because obviously like people nowadays have nothing to do with the history, but if Scotland play England in rugby or football or Wales play England, or that's when the sort of rivalry comes out. Right. I'm half Irish, so I've kind of got like straddled both of it. Whereas Irish people and English people really do get on now, but there's been a lot of history.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm kind of like stuck in the middle.
Oh, okay. So okay, I see.
Like I've kind of got I support England football, but I would also like
support an Irish football.
I think if Ireland,
do they play football in Ireland?
I think if the Republic of Ireland were playing England in a football game, I would support the Republic of Ireland. I think, but that's because they would be
literally.
No, but they'd be the underdog. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't get over a friendship that ended like a year ago. Ugh, I get it. We were both kind of in the wrong, but I was the one who dealt with the repercussions and was low-key shunned by my whole school. Why am I still hung up on her? Have you ever had a friendship that ended that you couldn't get over?
Yeah. I think it's well, I see life as chapters of a book, and I feel like you can have main characters in each chapter. But it still doesn't mean it doesn't hurt when you've had a lot of history with someone and then that's just gone. And
of course.
And then it's difficult to remember the good times, I think. But yeah, I'm very much like I try not to get too nostalgic on things. I'm always about looking forward rather than looking back. And sometimes, I go through life, I lose contact with people all the time just because I'm not a very contactable person. And sometimes that just happens via me moving away for a bit and then changing my email and blah, blah, blah. And then sometimes you come back to England and bump into someone and then that friendship begins again. So I'm very much a like chapters person, I'm not trying to like turn back pages. I'm just as my life goes on, just let things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any songs about that?
I think life goes on is a little bit about that.
Okay.
I think, it's all about getting to the end of a day and letting a new day begin rather than like dwelling too much about like, I have lots of things that I could regret in my life and that I wish that I could do again sort of thing, but you can't. And what's the point in dwelling on it? It's more about like growing as a person and learning from experiences. And, me getting embarrassed about something that I did when I was younger and being like, oh God, you know how you were saying like the kissing thing, like one day you're going to be amazing at kissing and you look back, and if you look back and go, oh God, I wish like it's happened, and you're in a different place now and you're a different person now. So I think it's more, don't dwell too much on the past and regrets, I think.
Okay, so I prescribe two things. Life Goes On by you, and I prescribe, there was another one that was coming, Landslide by Fleetwood Mac.
Cool.
Because they're just like talking about shit happens,
totally.
Grow up, shit happens. But I do feel bad for this girl. I understand friendship breakups are the worst. I've never had a romantic breakup, but I've had a friendship breakup and they are just the most painful thing in the world. So I get it. Okay. You ready for one more?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you want to go? You want to pick one out?
Yeah.
Do you want to call a pussy?
What, on the phone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do it. This one is my 21st birthday on the same day as my sister's college graduation. Should I be a Gemini and throw a fit or be a nice sister?
Wait, read that to me one more time.
It's my 21st birthday. It's the same day as my sister's college graduation. Should I be a Gemini and throw a fit?
Whoa.
Or be a nice sister? I think you can do both. I think go to the graduation and organise something in the evening and have fun with your sister and your friends.
That gives me such shivers. What I would do is I'd be like, it is my 21st fucking birthday. I love you.
Ungraduate.
No, you can graduate and it's fine. And I'll support you during the day. But like, it's my 21st birthday and like, I'm going to go get drunk with my girls. And like, that's just what I'm going to do.
No, but still go to the graduation.
Well, yeah, but that'll be in the morning.
Yeah. So that's fine.
I don't even know what to prescribe besides a helping hand. Like, that's really hard.
Just go to the graduation and then afterwards let your parents take out your sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's call a pussy.
It's this girl's birthday. I want to call her and wish her happy birthday.
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, Mia. It's Jake and...
Ed, Sharon, hey.
Okay, so we tried to call you a few times. I understand it's your birthday. Happy belated birthday. I love you so much, but I have Ed here and he's going to sing to you a happy belated birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mia. Happy birthday to you.
That was like strikingly beautiful. Ed, thank you. Mia, happy birthday. I love you. Wow, that gave me full body chills. That gave me full body chills. Okay, let's try one more pussy. We'll see if they can answer. If this one doesn't answer. Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Hi, it's Jake Shane.
Sorry?
Hi, it's Jake Shane.
Oh my god! Oh my god, Jake, I'm at Boston calling right now.
I'm with Ed Sheeran right now.
Hello.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm about to like literally see Renee rap.
Wicked. Me too. I'm about to go and watch her side of stage.
Jake, I literally love you so much. You have no idea. Me and my best friend Molly always talk about you and how much we want you to find like a hottie and have your call me by your name moment.
Yes!
So much joy. Like you're literally our comfort person. I'm sorry, there's like noise in the back, but are like obsessed with you. You're like our favorite person.
Oh, thank you guys.
Are you going to watch anyone
seriously.
after?
Are you?
I'm excited to see you later.
Oh, so you're gonna see Ed later?
Yeah, I'm gonna see Ed later. He comes on around like 8 something, I think.
I'm here.
Oh my god. Wait, Jake, are you also in Boston?
Yeah, but I leave shortly after.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, I love you guys so much, and I did not expect this call. I'm like freaking out.
Okay, well, we love you. Say bye to Ed.
See you later.
Bye, Ed.
Bye.
She's so excited.
Yeah.
The pussies are loyal. Like, I don't know. Like, what can I say? Like, they're loyal. Like,
Yeah. Boston calling.
Yeah.
So, how do you know she was in Boston?
I didn't. That's
Damn.
why I looked at Louise and her jaw hit the floor.
Did you know?
I had no idea.
Oh, cool.
That actually just worked out. Kismet.
Can you tell from like the
No.
area code?
Yeah, I sometimes I Google the area code.
So where's
before.
216?
I couldn't tell you if my life depended
right,
on
right.
it. LA is 310 or 818. New York is...
Oh, is that why the tequila is 818? That's why Kendall's, yeah, right. There you go. Have I just blown your mind there?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I had it the other day. It was
How
decent.
was?
I liked it. I'm not really a spirits guy either.
I only like vodka. Well, I guess I am a spirits guy then.
Yeah. What's your vodka of choice?
Vodka Red Bull. Oh, like my vodka of choice.
I did that once to someone. It was like a game where it was like, "What's your favorite cheese?" And they were like, "Grated."
Yeah. It's like okay, yeah. Wait, let me think of what's my favorite vodka. Maybe like a Tito's.
Cool.
I love a Tito's. It's gluten free.
Is vodka not all gluten free?
Apparently not. I found out when I
Really?
started drinking Tito's.
Damn.
What's your favorite drink of choice?
My day is usually I finish my day. I'll have a Stella Artois, but it kind of has to be draft. I don't really like bottled or canned beer. I love a draft beer, and then I will go for red wine. And I love Napa Cab.
You're Napa's biggest fan.
Yeah, I actually like. I have a load of French friends, and obviously, like France is elite for wine, and we always argue all the time about American wine versus French wine. And we did a blind test, and the American wine won
No way.
with the French. Yeah,
Do you like a Riesling?
white. Do you know I ruined white as a kid? With do you know what a goon bag is? You know, boxed wine. And
Yes.
you take the bag out.
We don't call that in the US, but I know. I know.
So
what you're
we
talking about.
would rip that out, take that to a party, and ever since I just can't do white wine.
So at university in the US, they drink those on what's called a Wine Wednesday.
Yeah.
And Louise, did you have those ever in college? And you slap the bag and you drink it. And I had top 2 worst hangovers of my entire life. it's a wine bag, and so like I would hold it up to you like this and slap the bag, and you would drink it.
What college do you guys go to?
I went to USC,
And where's that?
California.
And that's where you ended up in California?
Yes.
And where did you go to?
I went to Alabama.
Fuck yeah, Roll Tide.
Yeah.
Let's go.
No way.
Yeah.
How do you know Roll Tide?
Courtney Cox, massive Alabama fan. Yeah. So I basically live at hers when I'm in California because she dates the guy that I make all my music with is her boyfriend.
Oh.
And you know I've been there on Thanksgiving and watched Alabama Roll Tide. Yeah.
The Iron Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good. And then I dated a girl from Arkansas as well for a bit who was a big wee pig suey. The Arkansas.
Big Suey.
Yeah.
I love Arkansas so much.
Yeah.
Have you been to Fayetteville?
Yeah.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Woo, pig suey.
Suey.
Stop.
Let's go.
I fucking love Arkansas. It's my favorite place in the world.
Let's go. Yeah.
Oh my God, wait, you're like knowing everything.
Well, I am. I'm 33 now, so I've had like. Well, when did I first come to America? I first came to America when I was 19. So there's like lots of life that I've spent here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so Ed, what did we learn today?
That you never say that Ireland is in the United Kingdom.
We did learn that.
The England has better rules for sport because there's actually punishment for being shit.
Yes.
Whereas in America, you just get first draft. And
Okay.
I just think that's unfair, isn't it? If you've got a bad team and then they just go, oh, well, you can make your team better. You
Right.
know? I don't know. In England, we just get punished for it.
Right.
You just like slowly
You drop
fall
down.
Yeah.
It's like, have you seen Divergent?
No.
Okay, it's like when they're in the factions and they get kicked out of the factions. I won't get into it. It's like a whole dystopian thing.
There you go.
But what did I learn today?
Scorpios are compatible with Aquarius.
Yeah, duh.
Come on.
Come on. I've learned that you've had a lymphatic drainage massage in Russia.
Yeah, well, they call it something different there.
It's lymphatic.
It's just called, I think it's called, fucking what is it? You get beaten with like...
Lymphatic. I've learned
They don't call it that.
I've learned that there is a pub in England that if I go based like with your recommendation, they'll let me in the back for folk song night.
I'll definitely hook that up if you go. It's a Tuesday.
Do you want to like exchange numbers or something?
Yeah. I don't have a number, but you can have my email. That isn't me pieing you off either. I just don't. In it. It's true.
You don't
It's
have a
true.
phone number?
No, I haven't had a phone since 2015.
Wait,
I
I'm so
haven't.
sorry.
They gave me a
I'm
phone.
so sorry.
They gave me a phone recently to like do so if I went to the Celtics game, I have something to like video stuff that would then go up on social media, but it's not like an active working phone.
Why did you get rid of your phone? When did you get rid of your phone? What?
Got rid of it 2015 December, and I found, I had the same number from like age 15, I think, and I got famous and I had 10,000 contacts in my phone that were just, people would just text the whole time, and I was just constantly just in touch with
People.
a lot of people. And yeah, it kind of got to a point where I feel like with phones, everyone expects you to reply, and if you don't reply, it's rude. And like sometimes you're just like not in a headspace to reply, or you're busy or doing whatever. But then when you reply, then they reply back, and then you reply, and then they reply back, and suddenly you're in like 40
Yeah.
conversations at once. And you might be like, I found myself sometimes like having dinner with my dad, and then my phone was just going, and you'd be thinking, oh, who's texting me? And you get it out, and then suddenly you're in conversations. And I just was losing real life interaction. So I got rid of it. I got an iPad. I moved everything onto email, which I reply to once a week.
Okay.
Which is very like, I have an hour of my time on like a Thursday or Friday. I sit down, usually in the car. I blast all the emails, catch up, do all the talking to whoever, and then that's it. And you can really like limit your time. So I went to dinner after the Celtics yesterday, and you just leave your iPad in your hotel room. I had dinner with my best friend. We caught up. We had like a long chat, and then that was that. And I think it's a better way. No one expects a reply to an email instantly. Like it's a cultural thing where, the WhatsApp tick happens and you have to reply because, oh, you left me on red. Whereas with emails, it's like, you're going to read it when you're going to read it, and you're going to reply when you're going to reply. I think the key is just to reply. Whereas
Right.
with a phone, I just never reply to anyone, which I just think is rude.
This is fascinating because when I lose my phone for like 5 minutes, like I can't even describe, like there'll be studies about this, I'm sure one day, how addicted I am to my phone. Like I literally start shaking and scratching myself. Like
But once you've
I
lost that,
I really admire this whole thing you have going on.
but that also like boredom creates amazing shit. Like if
Okay.
I wasn't bored, like I find myself, I go for dinner with my my wife, and she, you know, she'll go to the toilet at a restaurant, and she can sometimes take a while.
Of course.
And usually 10 years ago, I would take out my phone and you'd flick through Instagram and you'd reply to messages. But when you're just sitting doing nothing, or waiting for a train, or waiting for a plane, or whatever, and your brain, that's when you're like, that's when I'll think of a lyric or a melody.
Wow.
or be like, you'll have an idea about where to go next with your career, or like I had an idea for a tour the other day where I was like, oh, that would be quite a cool idea for a tour, and that just comes out of boredom, because your brain just starts ticking. And I think this stops boredom, and boredom is what, nothing creative ever has come out of being connected like the whole time. Boredom is what makes someone think of an iPhone,
Right.
I think it was it Johnny Ive who thought of the iPhone? I know Steve
Jobs,
but I think Johnny Ive maybe. Anyway,
I don't know.
But that probably came out of boredom, of him thinking what's next, you know,
Wow.
rather than him being on a device and being like, do you know what I need? A smaller device.
Oh, you're like a legit artist.
Yeah,
You're an artist. Wow, that's one of the most admirable things I've ever heard.
you'd be surprised. Try and be bored for an hour a day.
Okay, I'll try.
Have a walk.
I'll try.
Yeah.
Oh wait, well, I had one more thing to ask you. Oh, you said that when you're bored, this is when you think of the best lyrics and the best ideas. What was there ever a moment where you thought of a lyric and it's like one of your most well-known, or it's in one of your most well-known songs, and it was just like you remember exactly where you were, you remember exactly how you thought of it?
Probably, you know, the one that's like the most memeable lyric is the when your legs don't work like they used to before, and that came my gran had lost her ability to walk, and the song was basically written about. I was like, that's eternal love. My grandparents had been together for like 60 years, and you know, she'd lost the ability to walk, but I knew that my grandfather could still sweep her off her feet, figuratively. So I remember thinking of that lyric, and then that song kind of went. The song isn't about my grandparents, but the inspiration behind the first line. I remember being like, talking to Amy, who I'd written the song with, and I was like, look, this is the story, and I just thought it was quite. Just quite a cool way of saying it. Like when your legs don't work like you used to before, and I can't sweep you off your feet. Like the love is still there, you know.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
Okay, well, Ed, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
on Therapuss. Do you want to give the pussies a little bye, pussies?
Pussies, I love you. Goodbye, and yeah, see you at some point in the
Future.
You should. Do you know what? You should let me know when you're in London. I will hook that up.
Okay, yes.
Let me put my
Your email in?
deets in. Yeah.
Yeah, your email? Okay.
And I promise you, I am good on it. If
Okay.
you don't get a reply at least once every 2 weeks,
I'll just
then
show up at your
something-
house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know where? Actually, you could probably Google where I live.
Oh, damn, that's scary.
Yeah, I have got a lot of fucking security there now.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just
Yeah.
say it's Jake.
The
And they'll
they
be like,
kind of
"God,
like
of course.
the press, like I had to get planning permission for this thing at my house, and there's just loads of press on it. And then, mate, this guy came once in a car with speakers and just parked outside my house and played a show. My neighbours fucking hated it.
Did you think it was kind of funny or creepy?
Oh my God, that's just typed all of that. Oh, blur that out. I just turned that to the. Don't let people know my email address. Thank you.
Trust me, it will cut out.
Thank you.
Ed, can I say I love you?
I love you.
Oh, okay. Do you mind if we do it?
You
for
actually never
photos?
said that you love me, so I've just said that.
I love you.
I love you too.